What? Man, 18 seconds, more like 30 seconds. Someone botched that.
No,
Anyway,
he said start talking at 18.
Yeah, he said start talking at 18, right? Well, clearly we are 40 seconds in. Insert Joe to the chat, and guess
With
what,
a
boys?
tank top, dude.
You
That's
are here right in
draft tank
time
top.
because our draft has just started, and we are going with the first pick. It is up now. I currently have the controls. I will hand it over to Jacob. If you're just joining us, welcome, by the way, to
Where's
our first
Jacob?
ever. He said he had to take care of some business.
So
gotcha.
I don't think the kitchen
so we're
was
not
clean.
doing
and he had to do some
my
stern
zero
work.
RB, right? That's out.
We got the second pick, man. It's Saquon or Zeke. Who's running? Oh,
I like Kamara above those guys, man.
What's up, guys?
I was gonna suggest Kamara as well, but with his injuries last year, it's kind of too dangerous, man.
Saquon got injured too.
He did. I
think guys, we're currently on the draft board right now with our first pick. So what are we thinking, guys? We got a minute left.
Man,
I'm thinking if we're not doing the zero RB, I like Kamara out of those two, and then if not Kamara, then Zeke.
Wow.
Ooh. All right, so we got 45 seconds. Let's go. I say Saquon. Demont says Kamara. Gabe?
I say Zeke.
Jacob? Jacob says Zeke, man.
No, actually, I'm actually leaning towards Saquon.
Oh,
guys, I think we go for it then. I think we take the talent here overall, even though Zeke is crazy talented. I hope that offense is good. But I like Saquon. Like, good talent overrides bad offenses, right? We've seen that before.
Yeah, we've seen it. But, yeah, let's just go Barkley. Let's get out of the way.
Saquon. Take it.
It's gonna auto draft for me, so that's fine. We'll take Barkley, no questions asked. Jacob.
Oh, Saquon first off the board. So are we live on YouTube, boys?
Oh boy, we've been live for the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Jacob, I need a big favor from you though.
Yes.
I need you to take the control of this because you know why? When I tried to make that pick, I didn't know where to pick. So it just auto drafted for us. Okay. So I need you to sign in before.
So are we okay? Let me see here.
Who was just drafted third? Oh, Zeke.
I'll be back in a minute. I just got off work. That's why I got the tank top on. I know that sounds crazy. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get changed up. Wash my face.
I'm in.
You are very prison-like right now, Joe.
All right, man. As soon as you want to take it from me, I'll stop sharing my screen.
Okay, Gabe. Well, yeah, Gabe, you lead the conversation. I'll handle the controls for this then.
All right, I'll leave and come back. Sound good?
No, you don't have to do that.
I'm just going to stop sharing the screen then.
No, I got it. Oh, here we go. Boom. There we go.
All right. So what are you guys thinking for the second pick? Are we going to stay? You want to just double down RB or?
Well, I think obviously no matter what, I always follow take the best player available. I mean, as long as you have your needs met, right? Like if you go 3 running backs and you need a receiver, maybe don't take the best player available if it's a running back. But I think we got to see how it shakes out. We don't know how these guys are going to draft, but it depends who's available.
That is true. Jacob, I see that there are picks being made. Can you read those off to us? They're a little small.
Third was Zeke. Fourth, Kamara. Fifth, Dalvin.
Yes.
You can look in the right hand. Oh, you got logged off.
Oops, sorry. That was me. You should be back on now. Just refresh it.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Michael Thomas, that's my boy. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, so Michael Thomas went 7th.
You're gonna see 0 RB for me all this year, guys.
Really? You know, in past years you went 0 wide receiver several years.
Yeah, I'm switching it up. I'm gonna win a league.
Very nice.
I was drafting a
running back.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Edwards winning the 8th pick. That's that's normal now. Joe Mixon,
dude. People are saying they're drafting Edwards in top 3. I'm like, I think
mean,
that's freaking crazy.
because
to be
say
honest.
because he's not going to fall to the second. So if you have like the third pick, you have to get him, or you can't ever get him.
Yeah, I'm good off. I'm not paying that price tag for him.
I need to talk to that guy who just drafted Joe Mixon.
What pick did he take him?
His 9th pick. He must be really high on. Oh my goodness, why am I drawing a blank?
Okay, so Devontae Adams went 10th, Tyreek Hill 11th. Before that, Joe Mixon 9th.
Man,
All right. Oh, look at that.
who is Cincinnati's?
Yo from Pedro. What is up, my man? Thank you for coming by and showing some love.
So, Gabe, did we get an intro in before we got started?
We sure did.
Yeah, we did.
Jake was like, hey, so at 18 seconds, you're going to want to start
Oh,
talking.
perfect.
I said, sweet. And at 18 seconds, I was like, hey. And the music kept playing for like another.
No, you're supposed to talk like through it.
Yeah.
Wait, was I supposed to talk?
The music's supposed
he
to play.
Yeah, you're supposed to talk through it, then it'll stop.
Oh, man, that's awkward. It's
Oh.
all right. I wasn't
He just,
expecting
he just said, "Hey."
It's all
Yo.
good.
So that
Anything
guy that
goes in a
drafted
live
Mixon
stream.
must be real high on Burrow.
I had
you
my
have to be.
headphones
How do
on.
you take Mixon there? I'd rather have
You
Kenyon
guys-
Drake.
You guys said Dalvin Cook went top 5.
No, he went like. Did he?
Someone said he went 5th.
No, Joe Mixon went 9th. That's even
I
worse.
don't know why I can't see past the 7th.
Bro, did I miss some news? Did Dalvin Cook sign?
No, he didn't.
He didn't sign. He showed up to camp, though.
Yeah, he's gonna play.
He didn't sign, though.
I don't know. Over Michael Thomas? Over I don't know.
Yeah, it was not that good. There's a
I'm
couple
with
bad
you,
picks in
though.
there. There's a couple. There's a
Wow.
couple Don picks.
Is this Yahoo?
Don
Is that what I'm
Yes.
looking at?
Yeah, it's Yahoo.
And they're saying Miles Sanders.
If
Is
Jacobs falls,
number
I think
16?
take him for sure.
Wow.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you about Miles Sanders, man. You got a steal in that trade you made.
I know. I traded
Well,
him off.
He has the
a
backfield
third round
pick.
pick.
It's all his.
Did I trade
So-
a third round pick in a 6 keeper? So really,
You
a
know
9.
why it's good that Miles Sanders is looking that hot because so Gio joined our dynasty league, you guys know, and
Mhm.
his best running back is Miles Sanders.
Oh,
That's not
man.
bad. I mean, I wouldn't mind
he
him
has
having my
Le'Veon
second
Bell.
spot.
He has Le'Veon Bell as well. I don't know. I prefer Sanders over Bell,
Me
even
too.
in redraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, the offense
Um,
is just better.
But his receivers are stacked. So he has Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen.
Guys, we're coming up quick.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
5
yeah,
picks.
Jacobs.
Hey, if Aaron Jones is on the board, that is the pick, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about it, but I don't feel great about it because
Hey, if Kenyon Drake is there, then
Bro.
that's a no-brainer.
Look,
But
He's not going to repeat it, but Aaron Jones was the number 3 running back last year.
yeah, he's not going to
overall.
repeat that though. We can't draft based
But,
on last
I
year.
mean,
he's not going to
can-
repeat it, man. But he's going to.
And there's like
better here.
Oh, I like Eckler too, though.
Yeah, but not. I don't know. I listen. We could get Godwin.
Kelsey.
How you guys feeling about Godwin?
no. That's
Yeah, I
too
mean,
risky
we'll
right
see
now in a
what's
second.
available.
So
We'll
our
see
first
what's
pick
available.
was Saquon Barkley, correct?
Yeah.
Let's see who we have here.
Let me grab my glasses real quick.
Listen, guys, we went Saquon and we didn't take Zeke. Now is not the time to get safe. We need to try to hit home runs. I think that's
Who's the home run?
the home runs. Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones has Dylan and Williams back there still.
He's
I
better
don't
than
know.
both of them.
I'd rather have Eckler over Jones. Oh, he just left.
He's gone,
Yeah.
though.
Eckler's gone.
I'd rather have
I like Godwin, but that we don't know how that Tampa Bay
That's
offense
too-
is going to go.
That's too yeah.
Not Beckham, not Evans, not Melvin.
I mean,
Dude, like one little injury and Jones' job is gone. Like
I think Aaron Jones is going to be gone before it's our pick, to be honest. He's getting taken in these next 2 picks anyways.
We'll see. But I say my vote
Hey.
is if he's available, we take him. But
I like DJ
you know,
Moore, man. Oh, someone took Kittle, huh?
This is interesting because like the people.
I'd rather have James Conner.
Some of the guys drafting are watching us right now, right? So they know what we're thinking, which is
not that the two viewers in the chat say otherwise.
Oh,
Listen,
Okay, so
it is
that's
our
fine.
turn.
So it is
did they
Aaron.
just
can we talk about it for a little bit?
Yeah,
I'm
we
good.
got
So
it.
Yeah.
why do we like Aaron Jones here?
Because he's the best. I think he's probably the best running back option on the board. And
Well,
it's
your
great to
breakout
have
star is
two-
AJ Dillon. So
I know.
Yeah,
doesn't
one
mean that
more
they both
week and
are gonna
his
be-
job is gone, and Williams is still there.
Well, okay, listen. Look at the wide receivers that are left on the board, guys. We got Chris Godwin, Galladay, Thielen, Beckham, Evans. It's nonstop names.
if you want to
DJ
do
Moore,
your
Juju.
zero, Damon, if you want to do your zero RB,
It's too late.
we took
We
an
already
RB, it
ruined
doesn't
it.
matter. But what we could do is go back to back receiver and really stack ourselves with premier wide receivers, and then look at like a really solid RB2 20 picks from now. Someone like James Conner or someone like that who might make it back around to us.
Okay,
Look. We're
I
picking
say we
again in
go
3
RB.
picks.
I say we go. My pick would be Connor, but
Listen,
This
I
pick
think
right
they
now?
might be
Yeah,
able to
it
get
would be
Jones
Connor.
and Connor. I'd say you
But-
take Jones now and take Connor back around.
I
You
feel
both
like
just-
Jones is an easier trade bait. So I roll with Jones for now, and then I try and
Yeah.
offload him later before the rookie gets hot.
Let's take a vote here, huh?
Well, we got 30 seconds. So do
Jay.
we want to take an RB now in Aaron Jones or go wide receiver? Are we all in agreement that we're
RB.
going to get Aaron Jones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jones.
I'm good
yeah,
with Aaron
that's fine.
Jones.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones it is. Make the actually, you know what? Let him sweat. We got time.
Nah, dude, I gotta go to sleep.
Not wasting
Okay.
time here.
Fine.
Aaron Jones.
I'm not, man. I'm just like, this is
So
Look
Allen
at-
Robinson, Chris Godwin. Okay, now we're back on. So what do we want to
Look at
do?
that.
Connor for sure.
Dude, we're going to be the most stacked running back team in the league. And what happens every week around week 3? Guys
Yeah.
are looking for running
Because
backs.
I don't mind if our first receivers like Lockett or Cup, you know,
Or
That is
Ridley.
true too.
that's
That
fine.
is true too. I mean,
so,
wide
hey.
receiver depth is always
Yeah, we'll
very,
find it.
very.
And we
Look
still
at
have the rookies.
How much we hyped up Connor in our when we talked about him a couple episodes ago. Like Joe and I both chose him for breakout or return
Mhm.
player of the year or whatever.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
I like Connor here.
Ooh. Are we all in agreement of James Conner?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
All right.
Guys,
Their team is
We're stacked
stacked.
at running back.
back to back to
There's our
back running
RB,
backs.
RB, and our flex right there. So I think we
Dude.
definitely need to look at wide receivers on the
This
next
is
turn.
so cool having a bunch of different fantasy podcasts like in one league.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Guys,
I'm still
nobody's
tripping
going to
off
be
that guy that
competing with
took
us
Mixon.
I
in
need to get
running
some
in the
music
running back.
going
Hey,
here,
hey,
guys,
whoever's
right?
sharing the screen, can you pick whoever drafted Nixon? I want to see their team real quick.
Yeah, go through the teams. Can we do that?
Yeah,
sure.
Definitely do that. We
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah,
figure out
we
the
here.
strategy here.
All right.
fellas.
Can I should like can I
Where's
be
Mike?
mean or should I be not mean?
Yeah, go to teams. Go to teams.
Don't be too.
Yeah,
mean,
teams.
Mark.
No,
Calm
okay.
down, you little hyena.
All
Let's
right.
just be honest here. I don't mind McCaffrey and Godwin. That's an awesome start.
No stud. and
Gio
Two risk.
Ramos says, "Keep an eye on Raheem the Dream."
Okay, so the Oracle has McCaffrey, Godwin, Robinson. So let's look
Gio,
at FF
Gio
Lover.
Ramos also said,
Ooh,
Wow,
That's
this
not
guy
bad.
went running back
"Cause a
heavy
little
too.
anarchy."
2010. That'll be like the team.
Dude.
Guys, Gio
I
Ramos
think-
also said, "Cause a little anarchy and pick Mike Evans number 1." Does that ring any bells?
oh my.
Hey, that turned out to be a good pick that year.
I don't think it was that year.
Is Gio in the
No,
live
it
chat?
It
He's
wasn't.
in the live chat. He's showing us some love. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
wait, why
Gio.
isn't the live chat showing up right here?
Yeah.
I'm watching it from our YouTube channel, not from here.
Okay. Oh, it's not appearing on here. Damn. Okay. All right. So
Let's go
this
to the
guy's
next one.
this might be the best running back trio after ours.
Yeah,
Uh,
after ours. I'll take ours over this all day.
Okay, Alvin Kamara. See, Melvin Gordon, like we talked about, going super
Third round.
early.
Yeah, no.
Kittle. Okay.
I'm just trying to
Fresh
see the
Prince of Fantasy Football. I like that.
Nah,
So
not
look,
bad.
if Cook is playing, and honestly, if we know Cook was playing fully healthy, contract signed, I would have considered him for the number 2 spot.
over Jones.
I don't
no.
think this team. It doesn't have the name value, but those are some ballers. Kenny Golladay is a beast, dude.
Kenny Golladay is going to be a top 10 wide receiver. I think that's no question, in my opinion.
That's your dude, though, Jay.
Yeah,
He's a monster, bro. He's the freaking second coming of
He's good.
No,
So,
I'm just
all right.
kidding. But
All right, so where are we at in terms of when
we have
14
14
picks away.
picks. All right, so
wow,
this team,
Lamar,
Derrick
we have
Henry,
round?
so this team had some diversity with position wise. They got their quarterback, their tight end, and their running back. So,
And who is that?
Oh.
FF Sackos.
FF
Very good
Sackos.
picking. I
I'm
like
not feeling
that.
that. I don't know.
I mean,
what are the settings? Like, are there
they
any bonuses?
solidified the deeper positions early in the draft. I mean, you got arguably the best quarterback for fantasy right now. Last year at least, Lamar Jackson. You have Derrick Henry, a workhorse RB who might catch some balls this year, and you got the number 1 overall tight end. So his wide receiving core, he assumes is going to be deep, so he might be able to steal some wide receivers there. I mean, I'm not
I'm not a fan of it, but hey, it might work.
Hey, some girl named Melissa's in the chat.
I wonder who that is.
Go D-Rix.
All right, so Fantasy Bulletin: Michael
This is the
Thomas, Mike
team
Evans,
effort.
Kenyon Drake.
I like that a lot. Like that would look like mine minus Drake, and I have a receiver there.
Yeah, like you would have got Galladay or something like that.
Yeah, Thomas Evans Galladay. That's nice.
Thomas
Drake's a good pick though.
Ooh,
Michael
This
Thomas,
was
Mike
kind of-
Evans, Kenyon Drake.
I like this team.
I
right here.
like Thomas and Drake a lot. I would not mind starting with that.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah. So Dominic's team, Clyde
Ooh,
Edwards-Helaire,
I like that,
everybody's favorite player.
Wow.
And Jacobs.
Guys,
Ooh.
this is what the third team, including us, that went running back.
So that's probably good that we did because that means all the running backs were going super early, which usually happens anyway.
I'm sure you guys the power of the wide receiver when we draft.
Leakers, FF, Odell, Mixon, Sanders.
Oh my god, last place. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this at all. I would take Miles Sanders over the other two guys.
Fantasy Football Bros, Devontae Adams, Adam Thielen. I like this. This is not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Hey, dude,
you don't think
sleep
Hunt's gonna
on-
hurt Chubb though?
Don't sleep on Thielen, man. I'm telling you guys.
No.
You think with Diggs gone? I feel like Diggs opened the field up for him. You know,
Bro, they just drafted Jefferson though. He's gonna step right into Diggs' role. They're not
So-
gonna-
he's
I don't
not a
think
good
Jefferson's going to be in the slot, and Thielen's going to be on the outside more. So, because
That's gonna hurt
Jefferson,
numbers.
they drafted Jefferson to be their slot guy. All right.
And he was rated the top slot guy. I don't.
Of course, Mahomes and Hill together. Interesting. That could be
See,
dangerous.
look at that though.
I call that
No
the
running
shame.
backs. No
Yeah.
running backs. We call this guy
Interesting.
week 2 and say Tyreek Hill for James
Mhm.
Conner.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
Oh, I like Aaron. I want to get rid of Aaron Jones.
I'm loving the carries, guys, with the conversation right now. Keep it up.
Chumps
Hopkins.
and champs.
Oh
So,
my God, David Johnson is going in the top 3 rounds. Is that normal?
I don't know, but maybe he needed a
no.
running back because they were all
It's
gone.
not.
They were
Guys,
all gone.
one thing we have to think about
But,
is that
hey,
we are so used to playing 10-team leagues, and this is a 12-team
That's
league.
a good point. I wasn't even
Yeah.
thinking about that.
So the talent is spread out very thinner than usual.
Our team is like a 10-team league.
It is, but do you guys
Like
trust
our
David
team.
Johnson?
I don't trust David Johnson.
I mean, think about this. Carlos Hyde was more
he got Le'Veon.
than semi-valuable
Oh, you
last
just got
year.
Le'Veon.
That's
Demont, you
not
know you
bad.
traded for David Johnson in your pick 6 league, right?
You know, I don't want to talk about that though.
Bro, you
Listen,
gave me-
hey,
you got a 2nd round pick and David Johnson for Fournette. Joe thinks you won that trade.
listen,
Because I should have one, but he didn't. He's not a performer. He's like,
David Johnson, if he's
He could, though.
healthy, I don't think he's the same player that he was.
Whoa, Papa
Oh, yeah.
Smurf 918. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, dude. Welcome.
And this is our team. So we have Saquon, Aaron Jones, James
You're
Conner.
joining us in the heat of the moment, my friend.
hey, who's
Wow.
behind Johnson? Who's waiting there?
Duke,
Duke Johnson, D
That's it?
Johnson, D Johnson.
Dude, it's a
You see, it's
family full of Johnson.
it's set up for him to win for sure.
oh, listen, if he's healthy, he's gonna be the lead
Yeah,
back.
yeah. It's
But-
set up for him to win.
I don't know. At the end of last year, when I watched him, oh my God, it was miserable. The guy
That's
couldn't
because their O
move.
line is horrible too, though.
No, man, Drake came in and was a beast. Drake came in and was putting up 150-yard games, and he
We
couldn't
come
do
over the
anything.
Cardinals.
Hey,
Yeah.
so do we have to take a wide receiver now?
We have to.
Listen, if Juju's on the board, Juju.
Yeah,
Because
but
who would be
that's
the
7
next?
picks away.
Hold on, though. Cooper Kupp is up there, bro. Cooper
Yeah,
Kupp is
I mean,
a beast, and Cooks
that's
is
the-
gone.
That's the name that DeMont threw. Like he'd be down to get a Cooper
Yeah.
Kupp if we took 3 running backs.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Look at
I mean,
Montgomery's there too, and I feel like he's gonna.
there's some wide receivers I really like left.
Look at this.
Cooper for sure. Cooper's gonna be gone.
We'll see.
Guys, Cooper Kupp and DK Metcalf? That's not bad.
I say like you have to. DK can finish top 10.
Do you guys?
know.
I know we talked about this. Do you guys really like DK more than Tyler Lockett in a redraft this year? Like right away.
No, I didn't see Tyler Lockett in my bed.
Tyler Lockett's here. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I didn't see that.
I tried to go for nice effect. Is that too annoying?
Too loud.
Well,
Yeah.
don't play it
about
too
now?
loud.
What
I'm
about
down
now?
for it low, but not too loud.
Yeah,
How does it sound now?
I can barely hear it. Now it's
So
Yes,
I think Juju is for. Oh, okay, whatever.
what happened. They said Juju. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Amari
Yeah.
Cooper's going to be gone as well. That's
So
no doubt.
how do
Listen,
you guys feel about
Look, I'm
Terry
cool with
McLaurin?
Kupp. I'm cool with Lockett.
No, I don't like Terry McLaurin, man.
Yeah, me either.
N-
He has
no
the skill, but-
quarterback.
Yeah, no quarterback.
I
quarterback.
don't think I'm
Hold
going
on,
to
hey, they said Alex Smith can compete for that job though.
Listen,
What if Alex
Did
Smith
McLaurin
wins
have
it?
a quarterback last year? He went for 1,000 yards as a rookie, and
Exactly. And if
he had
he
like
gets
7
no.
touchdowns.
didn't they have Case Keenum for the first half of the year, though?
That is true.
yeah.
And I trust Case Keenum to support a wide receiver more than Dwayne Haskins. I think he actually slumped when Haskins got in there. I may be wrong. Let's go look at the stats. But
What about Alex Smith?
if Alex Smith is healthy, man,
He's
I heard
eligible
that
to play. His doctors cleared him.
I feel like that would. He got taken anyway. So
wasn't it a life-threatening injury?
But no, I would rather have Kupp than McLaurin, to be
No,
honest.
I'm not kidding.
what do you
That's
mean?
what
He
I
got, like,
heard.
shot
Have you
by,
seen the documentary?
On Alex Smith?
Yes.
No.
Dude, okay, it's on Showtime or ESPN Plus.
It's
Look
good?
it up and look at that leg, bro. He didn't have a leg for like 2 months. There was literally nothing
Whoa.
below his kneecap. It's insane.
Hold on. What do you mean?
Have you guys not seen this yet?
No.
What do you mean?
All right, I'm currently plugging ESPN Plus's documentary on Alex Smith. Check it out. It's pretty mind-boggling what this guy came back from. You guys literally have to watch it just for what his knee looked like. I'll tell you this right now.
I'm gonna look
His
up a
knee-
picture.
His knee looks like my foot in 2009
Mm.
when I got hurt. Like even worse than that. Like,
Guys.
10 times worse.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is probably wishful thinking, but if we could come away with Kupp and Lockett, I would be so
Oh.
happy. But that's probably not
That
going
would
to happen.
be that'd be pure sex right there.
Listen,
Yeah,
Cup,
I would
Lockett,
love
or
that.
Ridley. I like Ridley a lot too,
Cup,
guys.
Lockett, or Ridley. Ooh, wow.
Dude,
Wow.
Ridley.
That's
I mean,
intense.
bro, how long until Julio Jones becomes Roddy White and
Yep.
Calvin Ridley becomes Julio Jones?
Not
I'm
this
just
year.
saying.
It's gonna happen, and it's gonna
Not
hurt everybody's
today.
soul.
Not today, but it's happening, Jacob. And they lost. I know that they went out and got Hurst from Baltimore, but they lost Hooper, and
Bro,
Hooper was a big part of that offense.
True.
I doubted Julio Jones too many years. I'll never do it again.
No, I'm not doubting Julio, bro. He's a top 10 wide receiver all day. I just
So
think
it's Lockett,
Ridley's
Ridley,
top 10
and
as
Cup,
well.
correct?
and that I like Lockett,
But
Cup.
Joe,
Honestly,
if we
I
could
go
have-
Cooper
if they're
Kupp
all
and-
3 available. Like I would rather have Kupp Lockett.
My order goes Cup, Ridley, Lockett, but I don't care. Ridley,
Yeah.
Lockett, they're both great.
I like Metcalf over Ridley personally. For myself.
Really?
For myself, just because I go
Ooh.
for that boom factor.
I do too, actually. But we'll see. We'll,
So
we'll
let me
talk-
phrase it to you guys this
We
way.
got to do one at a time.
They have come out and said there are tons of beat reporters coming out and saying that Russell Wilson is going to be unleashed this year. We saw that both Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf led the league, or were at least in the top 15 in red zone
Kupp's
targets.
gone.
So do
Tyler
we
Lockett-
go for both of them?
I think
Tyler
we go
Lockett
for.
and Metcalf.
I think we go Lockett. No, I think.
Why?
Lockett,
I
Metcalf.
think we go
Listen, I
Calvin
like
Ridley.
stacking wide receivers.
Well, the thing is with
I
that,
don't like
if you
Ridley.
start both of them, whoever Russell Wilson throws to, we're scoring.
They're going off.
Yeah,
Hey,
one
he's
of those
gonna
guys are
throw
going off
garbage.
every game.
The Seattle
And-
is for garbage time.
Wait,
Okay,
but guys,
good. We
I
don't
hear
gotta,
Antonio Brown is on the radar for Seattle.
you don't
And if
stop
that
it.
happens,
Okay, I say Tyler
He's
Lockett.
also suspended the first 8 games of the season, no matter who he signs with. So he
Cup is
becomes
gone. Yeah, Lockett's the
I
obvious
say
choice
Lockett.
there.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, lock it.
lock it in,
Okay,
lock it.
Lock it in. Tyler Lockett.
Wait, guys. No. I'm in agreement on Lockett, but next pick, Devontae Parker with Tua.
No.
I mean,
I don't think Tua's even touching the field
Devontae
until
Parker,
halfway through the season.
period. I'm cool with. I don't care who's throwing to him. He's
He's a monster.
I know.
Guys, we got my boy Keenan Allen
Yeah.
there.
I'm praying because I've followed this guy from his rookie year, and I've always had him on my teams.
if I was
last year
drafting
broke
by
his breakout.
myself, if I was drafting this by myself, I would take Keenan Allen, honestly.
Guys, if you're watching from
Allen.
home right now, give us a
tied.
shout out. We have a pick, probably not this next pick, but in our next
Fifth
20
round,
picks,
Jacob.
shout out who you think we should draft.
I like him in the six. I like Cortland Sutton more than Keenan Allen. I'm going to be honest.
So do we have to go like? Don't you think that Mark Ingram's value right here, like?
Mark Ingram, yes,
he
but didn't
has-
they draft the
but-
running back?
So J.K. Dobbins, a lot of
They
people
did.
are hyping on J.K. Dobbins right now. Like,
Yeah.
I personally think J.K.
he's gonna take
Dobbins
over
is
this
a
year.
You think so?
long-term solution.
I don't
Like,
know.
Mark Ingram's contract is up after this year. I can see them inserting J.K. after that, but I still think this is Mark Ingram's backfield alone.
Whoa! Stephon Diggs on the board, guys. I say
Oh,
Stephon.
hey, I did say he would be top.
I
five.
say
no,
Stephon.
not this.
I
Not
did say
this.
that.
Stephon. 3 of us
Actually,
said
So-
top
No,
15.
no, because
So, guys, really quick, are we in agreement that we're going wide receiver here? We just need to find out who.
Yeah.
Okay, so
but
let's
even-
solidify that.
Okay,
then.
so we get okay.
I don't trust Swift or Ingram enough to hold those backfields down.
Oh, but we trusted Jones too.
Jones was the number 3 running back last year. Where were those guys? Not number 3.
Yeah.
Listen,
All right, guys.
Jones
Well,
has
we're
to be
closing in on
a
under a
receiver.
minute.
So
man, I
Jacob will
didn't
go. Jacob
I
will
didn't
go.
see
Keenan
Diggs
Allen.
down there. Oh,
I'm going to
man.
take Diggs as the pick.
Honestly,
Diggs
I like
over
Diggs
Keenan.
over all these guys. He's the number
Yeah.
one.
Guys, don't
I
let
like
Yahoo
him.
fool
I
you.
am the
personally,
only
but we
guy
already
out
have
of all
Lockett.
4 of us who has Diggs outside the top 15. So if you guys
you
want to
guys-
do it, I'm happy for that. Majority rule. Let's
guys
go
don't want-
Diggs. He's a
okay,
number 1. I
Diggs.
love Josh Allen. I think that's the pick.
He could be our guy.
That's
Let's go.
Are we
Diggs.
going Diggs?
That's-
Yeah.
Guys, that's the home run that wins you a league if he's really top 15.
All right, let's go. Do it.
I'm also seeing
Ooh,
Robert
okay.
Woods left
I like
there.
that pick,
Robert
guys.
Woods
I
would have
like
been a
that pick.
nice.
Yeah.
That's a
nice
good.
All
one.
right, so
pick
now
too,
that
but
we have a while till our turn, let's go look at some of these other teams.
All
let's
right.
do it.
Wait, Jacob, I think you
Let's
and
look
I
at our
talked
team
about
first,
this
Jacob.
before.
Jacob, let's show them our team first.
You and I talked about this before, Jacob. People get confused by ratings on things like Yahoo.
Oh, I know.
Where-
Yeah. So
I
we
feel
got
like
to
Diggs is 20 spots under Sutton.
we got to start scrolling down a little bit when when
Yeah.
our picks come up.
Okay. I like
Our
this
team looks
team.
good.
Dude,
Our
It's a
team looks
sexy
good.
team.
This is stacked. Yeah.
It's
If
just
you
sexy.
would have told me we went running back, and ended up with Lockett and Diggs, I wouldn't believe you.
Think
I
about
would
this.
have been satisfied as well.
12-team league.
No
Yeah.
way I would have believed you.
So, guys, what are we
Like it.
thinking next turn? Do we start thinking about maybe?
No.
Well, we can definitely think late round for our quarterback. I think he can wait.
Yeah.
Tight ends at this point, you're dealing with middle of
Wait.
the pack. I feel like anything
Wait.
past 7 tight ends is just wait.
Go look at tight end, though. Is Waller still on the board, or is he taken?
he didn't
I
get taken.
imagine.
I didn't see his name pop up.
I like Waller.
So
if
this
he's
might be a
there.
I don't think
situation where we start to
would we
consider
take him,
that
though?
to
Would we consider
solidify
that?
those options. And if
So
we honestly
Waller-
don't get
Waller
Waller,
was the 5th best tight end last year. I would
Was
if
he
he's still
fifth? He was
available.
third.
Yeah, but we have a couple question marks in our lineup to where if something happens, like we want at least like a solid.
I mean, with
Backup
19 picks
on the bench.
away, we have no idea who's still going to be available, really.
True. So
Yeah.
why? I mean, I wouldn't even
So
think
let's
about tight end.
Let's
So
start looking at it
Oracle-
5 picks or so away.
The only tight end I draft it would be Waller.
okay. So he added Mostert and Ertz to his team. Not bad.
That's good.
Yeah, not bad.
ooh, sorry, Mostert, the dream is gone.
But guys, is CMC?
Ooh,
Okay,
Gio
yeah,
Ramos
yeah.
brought up a
Ooh,
good point.
Swift?
Another reason why I have
Dude,
Diggs
look-
outside the top 15.
Jonathan Taylor.
Diggs will play Stephon Gilmore and Byron Jones twice this year, 2 of the top corners in the league. So that's 4 games where you're virtually getting locked down.
Damn. So they
Mm.
went.
I did have Diggs outside the top 15,
Five
I'm just saying,
running
but yeah,
backs.
he's our pick.
This team went 5 running backs. That's crazy.
Dude, this team
What
is
team
gonna
is
be
that?
hurting.
FF lovers.
They're gonna hurt. This
What happened
must
to
be a
Mac
bunch of my guys.
and Carry On?
They went 0 wide receiver.
They're still there.
I like it.
So why are guys hyping these young bucks up? I feel like this happens every year.
This is a
Dude,
dynasty.
so everybody has
sold.
Jonathan Taylor over Mac. Just I don't know why.
I'm not sold on that.
Yeah. So okay.
That's another sleeper tight end is Doyle. Philip loves him. Loves tight ends.
Doyle.
Yeah.
I
Is,
honestly think Hayden Hurst is a sleeper tight end.
I like
I mean-
Hayden Hurst.
He's stepping into that role in Atlanta.
And he was a first-round pick.
Yeah.
He was a
This-
first-round pick.
I probably wouldn't have taken Wilson this early, but I like this. I like this a lot if Cook
Yeah.
plays.
Yeah.
This is
not
a-
bad.
That's a good team.
Yeah.
Lamar.
Mm,
No.
yeah,
Gio,
I
do you
don't-
think Tua plays this year? In any sort?
I got burnt
I don't
by
think he
David
starts the year.
Montgomery. I'm good off.
He definitely
Yeah.
gonna play.
Well, it's not David Montgomery. It's the Bears.
David
Hey,
Montgomery
can we
has
also
all
take a look?
opportunity now.
Can we also take a look at quarterbacks here? Is there
Yeah.
is there a Russell Wilson type player still there, or are we just waiting and shooting for like a Josh Allen a little
Wait.
bit later?
We wait and get Derek Carr at the last round.
Isn't Aaron Rodgers going as like a number 15 quarterback or number
Something like
13
that.
quarterback?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
is going very late.
I think that's the pick to make in the 10th, 11th, 12th round.
You know who's also
Yeah.
going pretty late?
This team is
Jacob's boy, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen Brady ahead of Rodgers by a little
Rodgers
bit.
is ranked like 13th. That's
That's-
crazy.
That's
So-
that's crazy to me.
I'm
I
going to
get he
reel us in
doesn't
here
have
really quick,
receivers,
guys.
but
We are currently 12 picks away. We see some very run heavy teams. We see some very balanced teams. What are we thinking as we get closer and we start to see these picks emerge of who might be available? We're waiting on quarterback clearly. We might be open to taking a tight end depending on value, but are we just looking at reassuring our running back or in wide receiver ranks here with our next 2 picks?
he's best player available, man. If there's an obvious choice at RB or wide receiver, we take him. If not,
Yeah.
we look at some of the other positions, and this is best player available. I think you get your running backs, your wide receivers, and then you look at what the draft gives you. You can't have a concrete plan going in past the first few rounds. You got to be open to what the
and
draft
even
gives
like you
That's a
can't
very
even
fair
plan around here because they could snatch one of these guys
Yeah.
before they come around.
Well, you always have guys that
I
you
like
reach
this.
for. Yeah,
I'm not against that.
that would be
Yeah.
like our Diggs pick. Waller would be the same thing. Like it looks like you're
it.
reaching, but it's your guy.
Because we all know I hate streaming tight ends, man. It's the worst.
It is
I
the
like
worst. It'd be
JT
really
also,
nice to
but-
solidify that position
Oh,
with a good
I like
sure-handed option.
Metcalf, though. He's still there.
That's kind of crazy that Yahoo
T.Y.
has
still there?
Henry ahead of Waller. That's honestly pretty disrespectful.
They're just
Yeah, he's in the bottom.
So
devaluing
honestly,
him, man.
it looks like Darren Waller is even lower than where we plan. I mean, if we plan on taking him, we probably don't even have to take him with our next pick. We can wait at the
The
turn
Waller
of
out.
2
Tony
picks
Michelle.
later.
I'm definitely gonna win our bet, Jacob.
And do we want to? Do we even want to further that and take it maybe 20? Do you think he'll be there in 20 picks? He's literally 35 spots down right now.
No, because
Bro,
there's-
don't.
there's
somebody's
people-
gonna snag him.
Yeah,
Somebody's
somebody.
gonna snag him, bro. I would honestly take him the next pick.
We do see
Yeah.
DK Metcalf showing up. We could double up with the Seahawks wide receiver.
That's what I would do.
Oh,
not
and
gonna
then
be
we have our
available.
man, Kyler Murray. We have our QB right there, Kyler Murray, who I project to
No.
be the #1 overall QB this year. Just saying.
You did?
I'm okay with grabbing
Oh
him.
man,
actually.
the guy is insane.
Yeah, if he's available, there's 11.
you add,
he's
you
number
add
5
DeAndre
right now, and
Hopkins,
there's 11.
you already have Larry Fitzgerald, the 2 most sure hands in football, and those 2 wide receivers. You solidify that offensive
Did they take a
line.
kicker?
You re-sign Kenyon Drake. It's your
Yeah.
second year with Cliff Kingsbury.
Gabe, we
There's
heard it
nowhere to
5
go.
podcasts in a row. You like the guy. Come on now. No, I'm
I'm
kidding.
just saying.
No, I wouldn't mind taking Murray and Waller back to back and kind of.
There's people telling their dude to draft a receiver.
What?
See, look, here's the situation we run into, fellas, because we're live streaming. So it looks like we got our first other podcaster in the league now thanking us for their advice. I mean, it's what we're here for, man. It's what we're here for.
Guys, is this a 1 flex or 2 flex?
1 flex.
One.
Yeah, I like some of the other guys later down the road. I like Demont said Deontay Johnson. There's some big names on here down the road. I don't think we need to rush to add another position player.
Man, I think that Jones is going to hurt us, but I'd want to trade him.
We
Aaron
could
Jones,
consider.
if he did what he did last year, he's a top 5 pick, but he's not.
That's a lot of work on his body. And
Think about this, guys,
fresh
too.
legs.
I mean, as much as I love Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott,
No.
as mentioned in the chat, he finished above Kyler Murray last year, and he has Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup.
I mean, honestly, if I don't get Mahomes or Jackson or something, I can wait.
I just take Fitzpatrick.
Well, hey, it's I'm just saying they're sitting there. Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott.
Listen, Gabe, we know how much you like
Can we
Kyler.
draft him, please?
I'm all for taking Kyler because you're man crush on him. But if we're gonna look at Dak, Mr.
That's
Consistent.
fine. I honestly do not care. I was entertaining the chat with Dak Prescott. Man. That was a chat suggestion, but I do prefer Kyler Murray and maybe even solidify both of those positions right now. Kyler Murray at QB and then Darren Waller at tight end. And then we get all those depth and home run pieces.
We'll see if we have the luxury of even doing either of those things.
I'm against that because I see 2 question marks in our starting lineup.
Hey, what's the deal with Cam Akers? Is he starting or is it a committee with him and Henderson? Is there a
what's our other question mark?
Diggs and Jones.
Oh,
no.
Diggs and Jones. Both guys that I didn't want to draft. You're walking in here live, folks. The meltdown of first round.
Talking about a guy who was top 5 last year, and you're saying he's a question mark. He probably won't repeat. And even if he doesn't repeat, he's such a good receiver that he's going to be a top 10 running back.
You got to take the best player available. Like,
how do we know that the best player?
It's speculation. You got to go based on recently. You have to.
What have you done for me lately?
And look,
I think we should look at grabbing Dylan at some point in this draft if he's not
I
off
already
the board.
was planning on doing that, but I think we have
2
to.
sleepers from the podcast league sneaking up on us, so be careful.
Boys,
Can't
keep
it close to the sleeve.
Pros and cons of live streaming your draft, boys. Oh my god!
I mean, it's fine.
There's Alyssa, folks. Say hi.
There's no way to avoid that. Hello,
Liz.
How do we feel about Jordan Howard?
They got Breida now. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a committee at the very least. I think Breida's better than Howard. He catches more balls than him too.
I say we draft Sony Michel.
He's on the PUP list, man. If he doesn't play, obviously.
Who was talking about James White? I think it was DeMont in our last podcast who said Cam Newton likes to throw to the backfield.
He's used to it too.
I think James White's going to go off.
He's going to catch like 80 balls.
He is. So did DK get taken?
Damn it.
Yeah, DK's gone.
Dak is gone as well.
Dak is gone as well. Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray at QB.
Okay, now that there's nobody I love, I wouldn't be mad at a Waller pick.
Yeah, Waller.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not opposed to waiting for Josh Allen either at QB. He's a few rounds later after these guys, so I'm perfectly fine at waiting. So we can grab our tight end and solidify a wide receiver or running back position.
Jacob, guys being at by QB. Sorry to cut you off. Up there on the left under players.
What about it?
Can you filter by quarterback?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a look, fellas. But go ahead with your thought.
So I was saying, like, for Gabe, like you say you want to wait on Josh Allen, but for like it's not real, but the Yahoo rankings matter. So people see Josh Allen, the first player available. Either someone's going to auto draft him, or they're just going to take him because Yahoo ranked him the #1 guy that's available.
I see him right there. Okay, I was under the impression that he was down.
No, he's pretty high, man. Like I'd be down to have Josh Allen as our quarterback for the right price.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I don't know.
I wouldn't reach for him though.
Look at Kyler Murray, 350 points last year. We anticipate him getting better with Hopkins, right? Or is that's projected stats?
I'm not sure. Is it? It says fantasy points. Oh, it is projected stats.
Yeah,
PC 2019 stats.
Agrees with
Kyler Murray,
It's
299.
or Josh Allen.
So he was tied with Josh Allen, and they both had wide receiver upgrades.
Oh, this is 2019 stats.
I'd rather just have
Yeah.
Derek Carr.
All right, guys, we are
I don't
closing
even know
in
quarterback right here.
2 picks away from our next pick. What are we thinking? Are we grabbing our tight end here?
Yeah.
I think-
Are we worried about waiting for him to come back around the turn, or do we want to pick up a sure thing before that?
know.
2 picks away
ahead
at
of him. I'm really.
We
I
get a
say-
pick and
I don't care if anybody ahead of him.
I
gets
think
taken.
we take Waller, to be honest, unless you guys want Murray.
No.
Guys, I
No,
think we
I'm-
go
I'm
Murray
fine
and
with
Waller right here. We go Murray first, and then we take. It's one guy in front of us, and he's going to take 2 picks. Murray is the top of the board. Check to see if he has a quarterback.
Yeah, go to the guy's team real quick.
See if he has a quarterback.
Where is he? Oh, top one. He doesn't.
He's got a tight end.
Okay.
Take Murray and then
So
take
take-
Waller on the way back.
But why reach for Murray? Do you think Murray's going to do that much better than Aaron Rodgers or Derek Carr?
Well,
I mean,
Makes no
Gabe
sense.
thinks he's going to be the next Lamar Jackson this year. Like,
And I don't think that's
that doesn't
crazy.
even make- I think it's crazy because if you look
well,
at the
he has
quarterback-
Hopkins though, man.
Guys, we're going for home runs here. Kyler Murray is a home run. He's a home run.
you don't reach for somebody like Murray when you got Rodgers on the board still.
I mean, it's not considered a reach if that's his ADP, right?
Carr threw 4,000
Carr
yards.
is awful. Stop mentioning
He
Carr.
threw 42 more yards than Kyler Murray.
All right,
man.
my vote
yards
is
than Kyler
Waller.
Murray?
My vote is Waller right here.
I go with Waller.
Guys,
We can wait on
take
QB.
Waller on the way coming back around. The guy has Ertz.
But why Murray? Why a quarterback now? Have you seen? There's Drew Brees is on the
If
board.
you're against Murray, then take.
I'm against quarterback.
Okay.
Okay.
let me
I'm
just-
okay with
step in here.
Murray. I'm not
We
against
can-
the Murray pick.
We
Yeah,
can take
I like Murray.
last second option here. We have Jordan Howard,
No.
who could be our 4th
Nah.
RB.
I don't like him. I'll take Breida over him if we're going running back.
Ooh, you're looking at a guy.
Why do
who
we
has
have an
Just
even?
over 1,000?
Why do we have an
yards before he
even
went to
amount of
LA last
people?
year?
We need someone to break the tie.
Take Waller for now.
Guy, make a decision. Gabe, do you want Kyler Murray? Because me and Jacob are on board. You're the deciding factor.
I say pick Kyler Murray.
Take him. Take
All
him.
right, well,
It's silly.
Take him.
so look,
Sorry.
we're gonna give since we all went against Gabe on Diggs. We're gonna let Gabe have this one.
Yeah.
And is the consensus that we take Darren Waller on the way back?
Yeah. He'll be.
I think it's
Unless
bad
he
by
gets
taking a
poached
quarterback
literally right here.
just in general.
there.
Like, that's bad to take a quarterback when
It
there's
is
so
our
many.
turn. I do think Darren Waller is consensus here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then we look to just solidify the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Running backs and wide receivers who we think are home
look,
runs.
Demont.
to
I see
go
what you're
around.
saying, and I kind of agree with you. But I wanted to get Waller, right? That was my
Yeah.
main concern. I'm not too high on anybody that I see right here, so I'm
Yeah,
okay. I think the upside of Murray is worth it.
Yeah.
But we go for home runs like a
Yeah, but
like
who
sleepers,
gets a
like
home run?
like a James
Demont?
White. But
So look
if
at this,
if you
right?
play quarterbacks, there's so many.
So look
that-
at Lamar Jackson last year. Nobody was taking him this high even, and he
Yeah.
won leagues. So
Yeah,
One
for sure.
word.
I think he has
Listen.
that potential.
Kyler Murray's
Guys-
not Lamar Jackson.
I took over your league last year.
And guess what? Lamar Jackson wasn't Lamar Jackson last year. Things happen every year, man. Things happen every year. It's time for someone else.
But-
We see
but
at the
that's
position
bad
every
business.
single year. We see
Wow.
this every and it's not a
Tom
reach
Brady had a
on. His ADP was right where we took him. We weren't reaching
Yeah.
for him.
Demont
So-
doesn't like
In my
Kyler
mind, it's a
Murray
reach.
because
Yeah,
they're the
when-
same height, and he can't imagine throwing over those
Well,
6'5" linemen.
because he's supposed to be in the A's. But
Well,
you got Tom Brady,
he's supposed
you
to be
have,
on the A's.
you have Roethlisberger, you have Cam Newton. It's
But
like,
you're
I
talking
think-
about a bunch of question marks, man.
what are
Roethlisberger's
you talking about?
they're old. You're talking about a bunch of guys who are going to be in the
This is
retirement
for
home.
1 year.
Yeah, none of them are on the vegan diet like Tom Brady is.
I'd rather have Brady than Kyler Murray, and we could probably got Brady like two more rounds.
Well, we can look to solidify a nice second QB with our third to last pick, and see what's left.
We'll take Derek Carr, Demont. We'll take Derek Carr.
We'll take Derek Carr.
He threw 4,000 yards last year. Kyler Murray didn't do that.
Listen, Kyler Murray
also rushed for 500 yards. Derek Carr, I don't even know what he did. And Kyler Murray finished as the QB5 on the year. Where was Derek Carr? Nowhere near that in finishing in the top 20 of QB.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, we made the pick already. So I feel comfortable with it.
Thank you, Jacob.
And I say, like, I don't know, maybe if we come to another situation like this, we lean towards Demont on it.
That's fair. I'm in
because I felt comfortable.
This is a team.
We leaned against what you wanted, Gabe, with Diggs, and then we leaned towards what you wanted with Murray. So we'll fill it out once we get there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Next way, we'll lean away from Joe. Then we'll lean away from Jacob. Then our team's just going to be totally scattered. We're going to have a ton of our own picks that nobody else likes.
Guys, James White is still on the board. So
I would rather have taken James White instead of Murray right there, and then got like a quarterback.
So even though it's not likely that these guys are going to be available, but like we can still look at the range we're looking at here.
But look at guys that we passed up because of it, like the Marvin
Jacob, look at that.
Lindsey's.
Look who's there, Lindsey.
Still
on the board.
I don't mind that.
You know,
what's your guys' thoughts on Marvin Jones? Marvin Jones Jr. I hate him every year. I never take him, and every year he.
Dude, I didn't even know this. He was top something last year. He was like in the top 20, but
in air yards and
Marvin
yards
Jones Jr. 2019 fantasy ranking, I guess.
I mean, he's a deep threat, like very popular flex play week in and week out. He's a total boom or bust player.
Yeah.
I feel like Aaron.
He's what you look for.
Always grabs that
spot.
He always gets the boomer bust, and it pays off.
He had 9 touchdowns last year.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, guys. I know it's a long shot, but just for the topic of conversation, what about someone like Marlon Mack, who had such a great year last year and is still on the board? Like, what are we in the 8th round?
Yeah.
It's just mind-boggling to think a rookie like, although Taylor is getting Barkley comparisons, it just doesn't make sense to me that someone of his stature who did so well last year drops because of a rookie coming in. Like, for instance, we see A.G. Dillon come in with around the same, well, not the same draft capital, but, you know, within the first 4 rounds of the draft. Aaron Jones, still a top 5 back. We see someone like, let's see, who is there anybody else out there who had a running back drafted behind them? I can't think off the top of my head.
Carry on, but.
Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
And then what's his name?
Hey,
Joe, there.
Joe, not to be a homer, I'm not even joking, but look at this.
Listen, if he wasn't injured, that's an easy pick all day.
Yeah, and I understand.
Hey, is Kareem
scroll down to find him. I do think he's a value, but he has to be a very late round pick for me, especially if he's not going to be usable on our roster for the first 3 or 4 weeks.
So they're saying he might play at the start of the season.
The last article that I read said that he was missing the first 2 weeks.
That's what I saw, but I haven't been keeping up with it every day, so I don't know. Jacob may have more up-to-date news than me.
Jacob, can we get a refresher on our team really quick just to see what we're dealing with?
So I was checking out running backs here. I wanted to check out the running back field here because we might need to, even though we have 3 guys, we might need to start thinking about
we need one more
options past them.
Carlos Hyde is an interesting player where Chris Carson gets injured every year.
And Rashad Penny is not coming back. He's going to start the year on the pup.
So look, I like James White and I like Marlon Mack and Kerryon Johnson because
they're all really awesome picks.
People are assuming that their rookies have the job over them already, and that's not the case.
There's some solid picks on here. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Kerryon though. He's never lived up to expectations.
Never.
I don't think he will either.
But guys,
the team's solid though. It's a solid team.
Let's look at Gabe's team. We should have drafted Juju, Kyle Murray, Kerryon Johnson, Tyrod Taylor.
Let's look at what we got here. Okay, so we went with Saquon Barkley as a number 1 overall pick. Turned that around, got Aaron Jones. Then we went with James Conner, Rounded
That's a
that
hell
out
of
with
a
our two
running
wide
back.
receivers, Tyler Lockett and Stephon
AJ
Diggs.
Green.
Then picked up Kyler Murray and Darren Waller. So our lineup is set.
That is a starting lineup.
We are looking for depth pieces now and possible home runs. I would definitely like to solidify it with like 2 more RBs who we think are going to be good flex plays, which I think there are some that are still available, and a couple of home run, 60-yard bomb, high flex play wide receivers that we could use.
I think we definitely need some wide receivers here.
I
Just
say we
in
come
case.
away from this next part with a running back and a wide receiver. Thoughts?
So,
Well, I don't know if we can plan for that, but that sounds good. Like in general,
I like some of those wide receivers. Guys, some of those running backs on the board. There's a few of them that I'm looking at that I'm not going to say the names because we're being watched, but that I'm shocked they're on the board. I'm shocked.
yeah.
I'm
So
shocked.
there's some
Jacob-
guys I would like to grab too.
If he is there, we're taking Jacob's favorite guy. And Jacob knows who I'm talking about. That's a no-brainer. We all talked about it on the podcast the other night too, how we like
I would
him
rather.
better.
I would seriously rather. I would draft him over the other guy. Like
yeah.
I really would.
Yeah, especially 6 rounds later. No
Yeah, for
question.
sure. For the
Somebody just
price,
took White,
yeah.
somebody just took Debo.
Debo,
We're not talking about Debo.
No, we're
Do
talking
we have
about
enough
Debo.
time?
Yeah.
Do we have
I
enough
said
time to
price
look at some
tag.
of the other teams really quick, Jacob? To see what they
Ooh, price
need,
tag.
what we might be able to take? Because
These
this is
guys
also the potential
go
time
quick.
to poach some players from other teams.
He has Deontay and Hollywood. I like that guy's name.
Yeah, but wow, this guy went running back.
Gallup.
His
He's
best
gonna be
receiver.
hurting.
Wow, that's
He's
crazy.
gonna be hurting.
That's one of those teams where you look to poach guys that didn't get running backs.
Yeah.
Guess who's going to have all the trade pieces? He reminds me a lot of myself
Yeah.
last year, 2 years ago.
It just depends how trade active this league is going to be.
I'm hoping heavy.
We'll see. I
Right,
talked to a
right.
lot of people outside of our group of friends, and they don't trade.
They
Half as
don't
much
trade
as
at
us.
all.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
As
They
much
think
as
we're
we do-
crazy for trading. How much we do?
Dude, I'll
People are like, what?
What's that? What's that one guy in Apocalypse? What's his name? Every year he
Shaw.
just Shaw.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
Shaw.
my god, that
Hey,
guy.
but he actually makes
Shout out to Shaw.
he
dude.
makes
Listen,
trades
bro.
though. Some of yeah.
He talks about it in his other leagues. He doesn't. I talked to my uncle who's in 3 or 4 leagues the other day, and he said some of his leagues will have 2 or 3 trades the entire year.
Hey,
He can do that in one night.
pick of the year right here. There,
Wow.
you won the league right there.
Wow.
Fantasy Football
Yeah.
Pros.
What is it? Who's the pick?
Sony
Sony
Michel.
Michel has his RB2 also.
Oh my
That is a
God.
guy we need to hit up.
Ooh, DJ Moore and Tyreek Hill though. That's a crazy.
I'm
Hopkins
kinda
and
upset we lost
Julio,
that.
man. Hey, look,
That
David
is-
Johnson and Le'Veon Bell 4 years ago. That would have
Yeah,
been.
this was a championship team 4 years ago. AJ Green down there too.
Oh
and he has
damn!
got-
And T.Y. Hilton. That's
Yeah,
a.
T.Y. Man,
He has Cam Akers.
I wouldn't feel comfortable starting him.
Look, some of these rookie flyers are gonna turn out. They are, but who
Yeah.
knows which ones?
It's like a
It's, I'm kind of on the fence now about our Waller pick, seeing Higbee up there, because I would have rather.
I still rather have Waller over Higbee.
Oh, I'd rather have Waller over Higbee too, but Higbee 2 rounds later or Waller, I don't know. I like Higbee a lot this year, man.
You sent that real late, game.
I know I sent it late.
I hate to say it, but Jared Goff is racist, bro. He likes his white football receivers. I don't know why.
That's true. Yeah, I was like, what? I thought some new news came out.
I know. I thought there was.
I don't want to put a target on our back, but Joe was trying to assemble the all Caucasian.
heard it here
male
first.
team last year, and he almost succeeded, and he played pretty well.
Okay, guys, look at stuff like this, right? Like we lost out on a guy that I like White.
Hold
We could've
on,
got White
don't relax. We're 2 picks away from getting a better player than White.
and then Breeze.
Breeze? You like Breeze over?
Well, guys, another person we
Tyler?
can consider here as our running back, or our high flex running back on the bench is Philip Lindsay. I mean, a
Gabe.
1,000-yard rusher his
Gabe.
first 2 years.
Ah,
Relax.
Pay attention, Gabe.
We've been,
Pay attention.
relax. Hopefully these next 2 guys aren't watching the podcast.
I'm not feeling
I
him,
have
bro.
to-
I'm not feeling him.
Hey, Darrell Henderson is going to be the starter there. That kid can catch the ball.
No, they re-signed Cory Booker to a 1-year deal. He's back, and they said he's going to be the workhorse. So
Cory Booker? You mean Corey Anderson?
no, I mean Cory Booker.
Cory Booker? I thought he went to the Raiders.
Hey, did somebody take McCoy?
Do you see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to get back on page.
You're talking about Philip Lindsay. I thought we were talking about Darrell Henderson.
Did
Thought we were talking
somebody
about the
take
Rams.
McCoy?
Yeah, did they or no?
Oh, I don't know. That would be crazy.
LaShawn?
Do you think he's gonna have any value in Tampa?
Yeah, possibly, but I wouldn't take him until the end rounds as a
Yeah.
flyer or something or a
Okay.
handcuff.
Alexander Madison is there. If Cook doesn't play, that's
Yeah,
an
that's-
RB1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's an RB1 in that offense. And
I love
with
him as a
coronavirus and
as a
people
dynasty player.
All right, guys. So our pick is next.
We'll see who's available when the
Not only do we love Madison as a dynasty player, bro, but a lot of basketball players opted out of going into the
Okay.
bubble. Phil
So-
Lindsay.
Philip Lindsay.
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
Hell
do
yeah.
that's Jacob's boy. He's a beast.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah.
what are we feeling now?
it. All right, we can look for a wide receiver.
Hold on. John Brown is up there, man. That's stacking Diggs and
Yeah, but
Brown.
we already have Diggs. That's the reason we didn't draft Metcalf too.
Here, let's take a look.
Why not stack wide receivers, though? I'm always a fan of that. You get the guy. CeeDee Lamb's up there if you guys like him.
Ooh.
Mike Williams.
Mm,
Sterling
Justin.
Shepard.
Ooh, I really like Justin Jefferson, but I don't know about this early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys thinking?
Receiver.
Though I
Receiver
think
for sure.
the
Let me see
only
what-
receiver here that looks really good is John Brown.
We're stacking the Buffalo Bills.
Ah,
I mean, look, we could take a running back. I'm not against taking Darrell Henderson,
Well,
right?
we already took Philip Lindsay. I really like that pick. I do want to ensure our wide receiver depth here, but parent. I mean, Josh Allen is going to be great this year. I just don't know if he's going to be supporting that many wide
So
receivers.
we want a wide receiver for sure, right? So let's take
yeah.
a look.
Preston Williams is
I
the
like
beast.
Brown, but let's see. Let's just you want to go with the rookie.
I like CeeDee Lamb or
Honestly,
Justin
there's
Jefferson.
not a lot of there's not a lot there that I like. Ugh.
No,
Hardman? No.
no, too shaky with Hardman. Yeah, guys,
Do we only have 2 wide receivers right now?
Hey,
Deshaun.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
start
we
this
got to
season.
figure something out.
Jeff. As the
yeah,
number,
because the only wide receiver in San Francisco to
Is
start the
Debo
year.
off the board already?
yeah, he got taken.
Somebody took him.
If we like Murray that much, why not go Kirk?
No,
Because he's the 4th option on that team.
yeah,
behind,
no way.
behind Hopkins.
Honestly, guys, I'm
Fitzgerald,
thinking
and
about
then
it.
Kenyon
Look,
Drake.
I really think this Justin Jefferson's going to have an equivalent role that Stephon Diggs did in a different way. I like Justin Jefferson.
But as a rookie on a run-heavy team,
Yes, he's their second option, bro.
Mhm.
he is. But it's a run-heavy
I think
team.
this is
What
a
do you mean?
situation where
Diggs and,
Jacob
Diggs
gets
and
his pick.
Thielen perform
Jacob-
every
I
year
think
on a
Jacob gets his
run-heavy
pick. We
team.
got 10 seconds. So
Okay,
let's
so
go.
roll with it. Roll with it.
Take
Oh.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
I'm not completely against it, Jacob. I'm not saying he's going to be
Yeah,
bad.
and we weren't set on anything really. So
Yeah,
Also,
Yeah.
guys, one thing we have to understand is he's not our wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 1. He's our bench player, so we
Well,
can
they
give it a
already
few
said-
games, see how he pans out.
They already
and if
said
we
they're
let him
putting
sit
him
long
in-
enough,
yeah.
he could pan out in week 5, week 6 when we need him when those buys start to roll in. So, I mean, most wide receivers don't normally pan out, and that's especially true this year during COVID season. But it's a good pick. So I'm
See,
gonna
I
roll.
like CeeDee Lamb, but I don't feel comfortable with that with Gallup and Cooper
And
there.
Zeke.
You know, I feel
Yeah.
who's after Thielen. They don't even have a prominent tight end that they're throwing to. It's
Yeah.
Thielen and Jefferson. So I like it.
That's true. Now,
Yeah,
Gio
but
in the chat just said.
somewhere else, but
Gio in the chat just said Jefferson
ahead.
over Judy and Lamb.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
I think Jacob had a valid excuse for CD.
this ain't real life, Gio. This ain't real life.
Jerry Judy, I don't like it because of Drew Lock, and I don't think he's a good quarterback. At least not
but
yet.
Lamb, I would think if any team could produce 3 and 1,000-yard receivers, it would be Dallas.
Yeah, but Zeke also gets, what, 600 yards?
Yeah.
there. So
The thing is, yeah, for fantasy, for realistic in fantasy, I think Jefferson's the best choice.
yeah, we don't know.
Jefferson.
One of them's few of them could be good,
Yeah,
but it just depends how Locke kind of progresses. If Locke becomes a solid wide receiver, then I like Judy the best. But like Jacob said, right now Jefferson's probably he's highest on the pecking order. It's just a matter of Kirk Cousins throwing 10 times a game some games.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah,
So
but for me, I look at the numbers that Thielen and Diggs end up with, and I'm good with that.
yeah, if he's
That's fair.
Diggs right away, he's gonna take that role, like you said. Is he as good?
Yeah,
I hope that Diggs is so good he finishes as the wide receiver 16 so that I win my bet.
Hey, why don't you want our team to do well though? Why would you wish that?
A wide receiver 16? That's a wide receiver too, man.
Especially as a fifth pick.
Which is what we drafted him as.
Really good.
I like our
What
team
was it, Joe?
overall. Like these are bench players, So
You guys want to say hi to the second mascot? Come here, buddy.
Oh, you got a big one, dude. Mine's little.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
guy.
Baloo!
Look at him. He looks like the teddy
Dude,
bear.
He's the
guy
craziest
that
looking
presents
dog I've ever
forest
seen.
fires.
Weird.
All right, so these.
I'm sure the chat loved it.
Okay, some
Tank
good
top Joe
picks. I like Marquise Brown in the flex and Marlon Mack on your bench. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Marquise Brown was so hit or miss last year.
Yeah,
So hit or miss. I think he'll get better this year, but
yeah, for sure.
Lamar Jackson spreads the ball more than Magic Johnson spread AIDS.
Which is a lot? I don't know. Did he spread out? The only man ever known to be cured from AIDS.
Is he
'Cause his
cured?
name was Magic.
No, he's
still
not
thinking about
cured.
that. Yeah, there is no cure.
No cure.
Are you sure he's not cured?
Yeah,
I
he's
literally-
not.
Hold on.
Sacrifice his son.
Joe, have you seen the documentary A Courtship of Rivals? The Larry Bird and Magic.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude.
Wait, is it 30 for 30?
No, it's a HBO one.
Oh, I haven't.
Dude, it is dope. I gained so much respect for Larry Bird after that. He's a tough dude.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also like he was like mowing his lawn and like doing all his own housework and like rebuilding
Damn.
his mom's steps and stuff, and he hurt his back, and that's why he kind of fell
His
off.
back was never the same.
Yeah.
He was not cured by AIDS. You were right. That was a misguided decision by me. 20 years with AIDS.
He was reborn as dirt. Yeah.
Larry Bird could have been so much better because
Reborn as dirt.
Dude,
the last 5 years he was never
that
the
was
same.
crazy. They played in the college championship against each other, and then they both won the NBA finals there. Or Magic won his rookie year, then Bird won his second year.
Yeah,
And then they played each other, I think, twice in the finals.
at least. Those guys were going back and forth in the 80s. They are the originators of the modern NBA. They made way for Jordan. And
So at the end of that documentary, everybody says that Jordan like made the NBA, modern NBA, and he was like, hell no, it was Bird and Magic.
yeah, it was Bird and Magic, exciting basketball that led way to the Bad Boy Pistons, Michael Jordan, Kobe and Shaq, everything we know today.
Yeah, dude. After watching the Michael Jordan documentary, I needed something, so I watched that Bird and Magic one. It was dope.
Have you guys watched the Bad Boys documentary about the Detroit Pistons?
Oh yeah, long time ago. That was actually a fantastic one.
Yeah,
That was that one, and actually the a Magic moment. Shaq and Penny Hardaway were two of my favorite 30 for 30s ever. If you guys haven't seen that one,
I haven't seen that one. I gotta look at that one. So, guys, really quick, because now we're within 10 picks. We have a solid lineup. Our depth is shaky, but we can definitely reassure it. So, what are we thinking?
that guy took some question marks, man.
Let's
This
look
guy,
at
what is his name? Gio? What is going on? What is going on? He's like, I don't take backup running backs. I take Legatron. No way.
That is
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy to me,
I
man.
hope he did it for the memes. Someone probably bet him on his
Bro,
podcast.
people
Say Justin Tucker.
seriously take Justin Tucker so early, man. It's like it happens every year.
And he's not even the number one kicker every year. It's not like he's Vinatieri during those 5 years span where he was the best every year.
Like
It's
I would rather have Harrison Butker.
yeah,
I stream kickers every week. Whoever's playing
Yeah.
at home.
yeah. Listen,
Unless I
if
have
you
a
can
solid
get-
guy.
Yeah, if you can get someone that's on a team that scores a lot of points, you just keep them and roll with them. But then when they play the Patriots, you drop them or try to put them on the end of the roster. But I'm not taking
Man.
a kicker in the 7th round or the 8th round or the 9th round. That's 15th round. But to each his own. What's left on the board?
Yeah, let's go take a look.
So we can start thinking like 8 picks down just to kind of get an idea.
Guys, I'm going to text you because I don't want this getting out. But
Hey, there's a private chat.
is that private? All right.
Oh
the
my gosh.
Use the private chat, but make sure it's the private one, not the comments. The private chat on the
I
right.
think this is the pick right there, who I just put. I think you can't wait too long for that. It's going to get dangerous if we don't do that. It may be a bit of a reach, but it's a reach to solidify something that we need.
I agree with that reach.
That's
Yeah.
my boy.
Yeah, I think we do that.
Keyshawn Vaughn just entered.
And then
the,
look, then we-
solidifies the pick.
We
COVID-19
guarantee like
protocol.
either way it goes, we got
So I still see, I mean, although he's been unable to
we
kind
should have
of
been using this chat the whole
himself.
time.
over the last couple of years, I do see a player like Sterling Shepard, who is a wide receiver 1. I know that Jacob really likes Darius Slayton, and I believe he's already gone. But I mean,
Is
I mean,
Pedro your
he's a
brother?
wide
Dave?
receiver 1. What's that?
Pedro your brother?
No, I do not have a brother named Pedro. I do have a brother named Jose.
Jose, my bad. That was not super racist or anything.
Yeah, that's coming from the guy who drafted all white players.
By the way,
Tried to trade for all white players.
I'm Persian Jewish, so I get a
Hey,
pass.
you owe me
there.
$5, by the way, Joe.
I owe you $25.
You guys had that game, blew it off.
The refs gave you guys 50 free throws. 50.
Yeah.
50 free throws.
Awesome, man.
Um,
Hey, Bogey's trash.
he was that game.
Yeah,
that
he
was
was.
awful.
Hey Gabe,
No,
you're
it's-
cool. Gabe, you're cool with that, right? What Joe said?
I mean, I wouldn't take him right away. I'd take him right down the next turn. I mean, we
Sure,
can
either one. As long as we come away with them right now.
Yeah, I
Better
think
take the
waiting
sorry,
20
just
picks, waiting 20 picks for it is too long. Is a
Yeah.
waste.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys love anybody besides who we were talking about?
Yes, and I'm gonna say it as soon as this is over. Hold on. He's a great, yeah,
So is it somebody who you think might get taken if we don't take them?
yes.
Okay.
Hold on. I will say it in just a moment.
Joe
Austin
hasn't had
Rubin.
his pick yet, so I think we can leave this one up to Joe.
Yeah.
And then
No,
the next one is a consensus, so I say we can give this one to Joe.
I don't care. I'm going with the squad, but at this point, I'm not in love with anybody here, but I do like someone
I think
as a
we're
high
safe
Where
on
are
the
your-
guy we want if we wait 2 picks, but not 20
Yeah.
picks.
No. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what
that's a good idea. Damon, your quarterbacks are still there. Well, actually, Aaron Rodgers, who should
Probably
look
don't
to have
need
a
a second
really big
quarterback.
bounce back year.
Yeah,
is
see,
there.
I'd prefer to wait. I would even wait for a Daniel Jones or
I just couldn't.
No.
I couldn't not take the upside of Kyler Murray. I mean, he's gonna rush more this year. He's gonna throw more this year. I mean, and he's highly accurate with the 2 most sure-handed players in football at receiver. Like he's gonna improve. And he was a QB. He was the
you
QB5 last year.
drafted for that improvement. Like he has to overperform for you to get that value.
I think the
Wow.
Patriots are going to be running all year, like nonstop, which is why Jacob Sony Michelle might come actually into play. But Cam Newton is not a bad pickup as kind of a high risk, high reward.
I'm not opposed to our QB2, but I mean, obviously, we're taking our QB2
Yeah.
a little bit later.
So I was thinking Daryl Henderson Jr.
How
Why
many more
is
picks do we have left, Jacob?
Because
Oh, it's our turn. Let's just get these two picks out of the way.
Darrell Henderson Jr. is gonna be in the mix? I get it.
Well,
There's
that's
a
the
rookie-
thing.
Joe, what is your big ploy? We're on the clock.
Yeah, Darrell Henderson Jr.
Oh,
That's who
so
I'm
sorry.
thinking.
Ooh, I don't like that. But yeah, Joe.
So we have 4 bench spots, but we don't have to take a defense or kicker now. We could draft 2 sleepers and wait.
Oh, we're definitely not taking a team.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
what?
I'm open.
So
here.
here's
I don't
the thing.
see
I
a lot
see the
more.
thing. There's nobody ever said that Darrell Henderson's not going to be the starter. I mean,
No, they
it's
haven't.
the other guy, Cam Akers. People just love rookies, so they rank him higher.
Yeah.
They love the hype. I'm cool
Darrell
with that
Henderson
pick.
was a round pick last year, and he did okay when he had his opportunity.
Gabe, is there anybody else you love over that, or
Zach Moss out of Buffalo, but Singletary's so solid.
Yeah.
Zach
I
Moss
think
might get goal line, but I mean, Josh Allen poaches so much at the goal line. with his
Mhm.
legs. No, there's nothing really that I see.
CeeDee
That I would
Lamb is
like
still
to-
there. I'd be okay
Ooh.
with us taking CeeDee Lamb here, actually.
Honestly,
Instead of-
I say we can. I'll let you guys handle this one.
Okay.
Lamb or Henderson?
I like
You
Lamb.
like- Let's
And
go Lamb then. We
I
know
like-
our next.
But
We
we
know
just
what our-
drafted. We already just
We know what
drafted
our
an
next
upside
pick is.
receiver, though. So, but do we like? Yeah, Lamb.
Go Lamb. Lamb is a high upside pick too.
That way, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty sure one of those guys are gonna emerge.
Yeah. So
You know,
And-
Jefferson or
look-
Lamb.
If Cooper gets injured,
exactly, which he does. So
I'm not sure Michael Gallup is a wide receiver 1. He's a solid wide receiver 2.
I'd rather have
but-
CeeDee.
If
Oh,
Cooper gets injured,
there goes Darrell Henderson. But I think we have to take who we were talking
did
about.
Yeah. Have to.
AJ Dillon.
I
Absolutely.
like
Yeah.
your pick, Joe, with Darrell
It's
Henderson.
Pfizer second round pick, which I like.
Did you
There we
get?
go.
I
Yeah.
like Henderson.
I think that's good.
I knew
Listen-
he was going to go off the board within the next few picks. I mean that Rams
Hey, I like-
backfield is a committee to start, but I think
Yeah.
it's Darrell's to own.
I like our
No.
bench.
Even if it is a committee, are we sure that they can't sustain 2 running backs? Do you guys remember how good Gurley was? They might not be wide receiver 1s, even or running back 1s or running back 2s, but they could have 2 flexes out of that
Yeah.
backfield.
For sure.
Especially
I
with
think
him.
Darrell Henderson was a great pick.
Yeah. I like Lamb, though. I like our team right here.
I think
Because
with that Dylan pick, I'm comfortable with the team.
Yeah,
look, we didn't Lockett and Stephon Diggs, and Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb are 2 high upside backups for that.
Yeah. As soon as we took Jones, unless somebody took him from us, I was planning on taking Dylan's at some point.
Yeah, we got kind of lucky. We didn't get
I like this team.
Get robbed on that.
Kyler Murray, Tyler Lockett, Stephon Diggs. Oof, shaky. Saquon, Austin, Aaron Jones, Darren Waller, James Conner,
Oh my
Philip
goodness.
Lindsay, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, AJ Dillon. I mean, our starting lineup is. I know that we have question marks there. James Conner's health, Stephon Diggs' volume, but I mean that's a great starting lineup.
I think so.
I love it because Tyler Lockett's been a wide receiver 1 these past couple years, hasn't he?
And even though that you and I, Jacob, we projected that DK Metcalf might get a little bit more of that workload, Tyler Lockett is just so
solid,
so efficient, and I mean,
reliable.
if they're expecting to unleash Russell Wilson like they say they are, then it's more for both of them. And I'd rather have the more sure-handed thing. Although I cannot hate on DK Metcalf. I think he's going to have a great year.
I would
I
like
think they
this
did
team if it was 10 team.
I was going to say
I
that.
think this team
Yeah.
this is like a 10-team
Yeah.
team.
Our bench might be a little bit better. We might have another receiver.
Yeah.
But Philip Lindsay off the bench when you already have 3 starting running backs.
We
And
have
also,
2 picks left?
Yeah, I think this team is. I think this is a solid team, and that we can
Jacob.
always make moves. And
Hey, did you guys know we could do this? Look at what Gio said.
don't hate my strategy, Joe. It's a proven success. Mike Evans, Tucker, and some dude who may or may not. That's so true. Gio is always the guy who gets. Bro,
Jacob, we got to show some more love. I didn't know we could do that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even think about that.
We had a lot of people stop in and say hi.
he said
Look.
Des Bryant is getting signed.
Gio, I miss Gio.
Don't forget your running back handcuffs.
First round
Why-
fantasy team loves Gio Ramos.
Johnny Quest came by and said hi, huh?
Oh yeah.
I like this team.
Melissa with the Papa Smurf.
What?
Smash that thumbs up. I don't
Hey.
know who that is, but
Papa Smurf is actually a really good guy. He has over like 3,000 followers. He's a car detailing maniac. So if you guys are obsessed with keeping your cars clean and looking good, he's the guy to check out. His channel is
local and
amazing. What's
That's
that?
a good pick.
is he a
Oh, fan?
snack
Oh,
local
that's
or
Damon's
no?
favorite player.
Wait,
Our
Jacob,
team is
how many picks do we have left?
Let's see here. So we have hold on. So we have 2 bench spots and then our kicker defense. So 4.
Dude, Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers is still on the board. That's
Guys,
crazy.
at this point, do we look at some of the perennial defenses to see if they're still there? I know the Patriots aren't there. That's a long
I don't-
shot.
I mean,
Somebody
There's-
already picked the Niners.
First round
Yeah.
fantasy, we stream defenses.
Patriots
No,
are
New
still
England-
there, but
I mean,
Yeah, I don't
guys,
know.
the Patriots defense. Oh my god, that
They're
team
good.
last year, literally. I mean, I would strongly consider taking them with our second pick at the turn next round.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
I mean, I know you talk about streaming defenses, but
Oh,
my
Cam
God.
is throwing the turnovers though, so
The,
he's gonna
the
put the ball
Steelers
at-
do have one of the tougher schedules this year after being blessed with easy schedules like the last 5 or 6 years with Tom Brady.
Right now, we need either high upside picks or filling out the roster.
That's fair.
That's where I'm
fair.
at. Either you're taking a running back who might take the starting job, i.e., Carlos Hyde.
We can't take.
or-
We already have 3 rookies.
Are the Steelers still there? Defense?
Tyrell
thinking-
Williams.
Right now.
No more defenses. Sorry, my bad. I'm off.
I do like. Go back to that all players list. I just saw him a second ago. Is this just quarterbacks? No,
no, this is all players.
gotcha. Where was he? I just saw him. Preston Williams, man. That's a guy.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
big
dude,
on.
you mentioned him like 3 or 4 picks ago too.
I like that kid.
Let's check this out.
Optimistic. See, yeah, I don't know, but Hearns just opted out.
Hey guys, let me propose someone. I don't know if he's still available, but what about Chris Thompson? Is he anywhere on any draft board?
That guy gets injured too much.
I understand that, but you're looking at
Does he
a guy who
play
plays
for
for
Washington?
Jacksonville. No, he plays for Jacksonville this
Oh,
year,
okay.
and he was signed for a reason because they tried to force feed Leonard Fournette the ball, and he just didn't produce. Well, I mean, he did, but you don't give
Hmm.
one that kind of tryout and then go and sign Chris Thompson, whose specialty is to catch the ball. This is a PPR league, full PPR. I mean, he might be a deep round sleeper. Also, Leonard Fournette isn't known to being injury prone as well.
Yeah, but I
He
think
could
even
be a
if
deep
Fournette
sleeper.
goes down, he's not the number one guy. Chris Thompson is a third down back. That's just his specialty. He comes in, catches the
He's had
ball,
some
gets you.
really good fantasy success though with Washington.
He did, but after week 4, he gets injured and then wipe it off the
I'm
ball.
with you, Gabe. I think he's a solid late round pick because Fournette, gets hurt. And
Can I say
Gets suspended.
are suspended? And who's behind Chris Thompson?
Who doesn't show up for a team picture? Come on.
Didn't it?
Yeah, I think that's a good take. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Let's see who else they have.
And I'm saying he might even is he
Where did Chris Thompson even come from, Gabe? Like, where did you think of that?
Oh,
he's someone I've been thinking about.
I don't even see him. Like, he's probably like all the way down here.
Oh my god, he's not that far because JJ Taylor's right there. Those running backs
I
are still
can-
left.
they got some rookies on that team
Chris
this year.
Thompson, so 292.
Oh
Here.
wow. Yeah, I'm okay with waiting then. Like he could be literally our last pick.
I mean, he's not on my radar. Okay, we got to decide something. What are you guys thinking?
Wait,
I
I just
think
have to.
we're gonna go Rodgers, just in case he turns back to Rodgers.
We could poach someone looking to solidify that. How many teams don't have quarterbacks yet? We could take that second.
I don't mind that pick.
Bye
I also
week
like-
5. Let's see here.
Is
Bye
having
week 8.
three
I want to make sure they
running
don't have the same bye week.
Oh yeah.
Not that
Is
it
having
matters.
3
too much.
running backs from the same team too much? Is Jamal Williams a viable pick? Or do we just expect him to disappear?
We can't have all 3 of them.
Yeah. Jones
That's a
gets
Jacob move
injured.
right there. Jacob's.
Yeah,
I'm grabbing.
I
LaShawn
would do
McCoy,
that. If
Ronald
I was
Jones, and
drafting
Keyshawn
by
Vaughn.
myself, I would do that.
You would
Yeah, I
draft
would
all
do
3 of them?
it. Dude,
Yeah, I do that.
one gets injured, the other 2 are
You're gonna
solid.
Are you gonna draft the practice squad dude too?
Yes.
Hey, did you see that new rule that they're gonna allow that practice squad guys to come in the game and 90 minutes before start kickoff?
No,
Because
I
of
mean,
COVID.
that makes sense.
that's cool.
Because if somebody pops positive, they're gonna need
We
replacements.
could literally have no names, just be elite fantasy stars one week after another because of COVID this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
One pick I'll also mention, and I know that Gio will know what I'm talking about if he's still in the chat here, is Michael Pittman Jr., wide receiver for Indianapolis, the rookie.
mhm.
I think he has a lot of upside. Ty is an up and down player. Zach Pascal is virtually non-existent, even when he wasn't in that number 1 role. I mean, Phillip Rivers is an upgrade over Jacoby Brissett, even though he may not be that good, but that team is supposed to be good. So Michael Pittman Jr. might be a deep sleeper.
Dude,
What happened to Justice Hill? Is he just expected to not get any touches?
there's just
Last
so many
year, they were
guys, bro. They
awesome.
Yeah.
have like 4 of them now.
That's the
All right.
Ravens.
Well, we are on the board, folks.
I'm
say
cool
the
with
Patriots
whatever you guys-
defense.
I said Rodgers.
Yeah, okay, Rodgers and then Patriots defense on the come around. That sounds good.
What do you think,
we
Gabe?
can do that. I mean, yeah, that's fine with me. We're going home runs, and like I said, if that's a number 1 defense right there, shoot, why not?
Damon might have been right. Looking back at it with Aaron Rodgers available in the 12th round, that is fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
So
That
who,
is so
Who was
crazy.
sitting there when we were choosing between Kyler Murray?
yeah, that
You
I
guys
can't remember. So you guys want to go New England here?
Yeah, James
Yeah.
White.
James White. You really liked him.
I don't think that was a huge miss just because we got Philip Lindsay the next round.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge miss, but I was
Yeah,
just preference.
So. How many wide receivers do we have right now?
4, I think.
No, we have 4, the 2 rookies and then Lockett and Diggs.
Two
Yeah.
rookies, huh?
And those are kind of question marks. I think we need a receiver coming back
Dude.
around and then a
Yeah.
kicker. And
We don't need to draft a kicker. We can draft a sleeper or a handcuff or something, you know.
and then
And then what's the idea? We're not
Right
getting
there.
any.
Unless we want to go the guy I mentioned earlier, if he's still available.
Throw it in the chat because I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's still available though.
Oh my goodness.
Just go to that position and let's take a look.
Well, I don't know. Then they'll get an idea. Well, now there's only.
I mean,
two.
anyone can
Yeah.
see all the kickers available.
No, there's 2
Yeah.
people in the chat, guys. I think we're good at this point. Everyone left. They're like,
Oh, no,
"Fuck
I think
these
he's
guys."
gone. I
4
think he's
guys
long
drafting
gone.
a team.
Yeah, he's gone.
Bonkers.
Somebody took Legatron in this.
Why did I
draft.
come here for advice? There's 4 guys arguing over Kyler Murray.
they're gonna run into
Stephon
that.
Diggs.
We gave a lot of valuable information on how to draft.
We
good.
really did, though.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, that's the whole
If
point
we
of this.
post
though.
this,
Yeah.
I think it. There's going to be that one person that watches it that's going to be like,
Because I
"Uh,
honestly, I think our team's top 3 in this.
It's juicy.
Yeah.
Listen,
and
we have
considering
some
in a
questions
12-man
marks,
league
but-
too. Oh man, dude, the 2 spot is a hard come up because you get that Saquon, but you have to wait so long.
Yeah. That's why I didn't feel
I'm
too comfortable.
thankful we're not in that 7,
But-
6, 8.
But dude, I keep forgetting we have James Conner too. I
Yeah,
like our team.
yeah, team's good.
I just hope James Conner bounces back.
Yeah.
If he bounces back and Aaron Jones does enough to listen, I think Aaron Jones just catching balls out of the backfield is going to be a top 10 running back. He's too damn talented. I don't give a damn about AJ Dillon or Jamal Williams. He's gonna do it. I don't think that was a risky pick in my opinion, but Saquon was a little.
I think it was the
risky.
best best pick available.
Who
Yeah.
was? Damn, can we go now? Can we go back and see? But
I mean, we can watch the video when and go see afterwards.
Who is available?
but that's normal. We got 4 different guys that all draft 4 different kinds of teams. So
So
That's
I'm
true.
trying to figure out right now, not giving any password information, but
drugs.
there's a way that we can all have the app on our phone and we can all do our part in like looking at our team, managing.
I saw I got an email from you.
Yeah, so I invited Joe to be co-manager. I tried to send it to Jacob, but at the time, like the email wasn't working. But we can only have one co-manager. So I don't know if you want to ignore that, Joe, or Jacob. Since you already have it, Joe, you can take it, and then I can give the sign-in information.
Well, it doesn't really matter because I can just log into this account and
Yeah, so I
use
can log
it.
into it too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
then, yeah, it'd be nice to have Joe as a co-manager, and then Damon, we can give him the email, so we all 4 of us can have it, and then talk whenever we want to.
Yeah, that's
Make
fine.
this team the best
This is a
of
good.
the up-and-comers.
You join.
Ban Gabe from trading now or later?
He's already banned.
Okay.
Okay, from my, I got nothing.
Hey Gabe, we got to get the full logo in here, like just the logo right here.
Jake, are you still there?
No, I mean I have it. I'll put it in.
Did you guys order merch?
Yeah.
I did. I ordered
Shit
2 shirts.
today.
Yeah.
I got 2 shirts. Yeah, I got an extra large for me and a large for Liz. If she doesn't want to wear it, then double for
A
me.
large for you. Guys, I dropped $100 on merch.
And what'd you
The
get?
first day. I got a
Jake-
mug,
Jake
stickers.
looked at his
shirts,
account last
right?
night and was just like, "Oh,
They get 25%, don't they?
Dude, they robbed.
Right? So he gets $20 from me making that purchase.
Jake, if you're watching, there's your compensation. We really appreciate
I
it."
don't
gonna
know.
hit him
I
up
think
and be
it's like-
hey, bro.
I think it's like $3 a shirt or something. I don't know.
Well, either way, I bought a hoodie, a shirt, a tank, a
Shit,
coffee
$100
mug.
a shirt, $100 worth of merch. That's gas right there.
Well,
Dude, I
they
wanna
kinda
get a
killed
hoodie
me on
so
the
bad.
shipping, man. There was like $20 or $15 just for ship. I'm like,
Oh, you-
damn, dude.
Because they
that's for
ship the shirts and the mugs separately.
Oh, if I would have known that, I probably would have held off on the mug. I don't drink coffee anyway. I wanted
It's
my
all right.
girl-
Alyssa drinks like herbal tea or something, right? Like it'll be
It'll be put to use. I wanted to wake up in the morning and see my girl on the counter making eggs, drinking coffee out of a first round fantasy cup.
Hey, you just drink water out of it, bro, during the show. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
One of
guys. 12 picks away. We have what? 2 picks left. We've solidified our defense.
A couple auto drafters here too.
And we have
I'm gonna-
so it looks like some people have already exited. What's that?
Freaking-
1, 2. Who is
I'm gonna
that?
put my idea in the chat.
And
Actually, I think you said we only have 2 people on now. One of them's Gio, the other one's Pedro. So Preston
Yeah.
Williams. Preston Williams.
I just hate Pedro like that.
Yeah, I like
I don't even know who that
Preston's
guy is,
upside.
too. So he's probably just having a ball. He's like our one true fan.
Hey, I
Pedro.
also like Golden Tate. He was good at the end of last year, man.
Golden Taint.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, this is our end of the bench wide receiver, so it's you
Yeah.
got to think of it that way.
I don't trust Robbie Anderson. I think Moore and
Be back.
I can't remember his name, but Samuel, they're both ahead of him. And I'm not sure Teddy Bridge and
What about-
CMC.
Preston,
What about Devontae Freeman?
He's not even on a team, is he?
Talk about free agents who could get picked up.
That's a Giorgio pick.
yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a Giorgio pick.
Shout out to Gio. How do you say it? I've always called him Gio.
Yeah.
Giorgio.
Giorgio?
Giorgio. Hey, Giorgio. You gotta say
Oh, yeah.
it.
Man, I don't know, guys. I think one of your
Guys, what about OJ Howard?
Hey, Gio, did I pronounce that all right?
I don't know if we need another tight end.
Oh, look, there's Austin Hooper, who we thought was going to be a top 10 tight end.
Dude, isn't Njoku getting traded? He's like,
no, he
wants
actually
to.
rescinded his.
He did.
His thing.
I
Yeah,
saw
we're
that
planning
he
to
sent
use
a
it.
letter saying, "Hey,
Which
Cleveland, this
even
is
hurts Austin Hooper
Oh.
even more. We have a book it down on that.
Hey, I'm not sure which one, but I think one of the Oakland receivers are going to do some damage this year.
Is Henry
Is
Ruggs
Ruggs
still? Well,
there?
we're gonna overload with rookies, man. That's crazy.
I don't. If Ruggs is there, you guys are Raider fans. I know
He's
we didn't get.
there.
Oh, he was
And-
there recently. Let me see here.
I know we didn't get a Niner.
Oh, I
which
think
I'm
he's
a little-
gone now.
Ayuk is there.
Yeah. I mean, if Debo's out,
Yeah.
You guys can show your Niners. Have we showed any Raiders love on here? I don't think so, huh?
No Raider, no Niner.
Waller.
Yeah, we got
yeah,
Waller.
we got
Yeah,
Waller.
show Niners some love, man. Take a Niner. I'm okay.
Ayuk. I'm okay with Ayuk, Tate, or Preston Williams. I think Shanahan is Ayuk like he did Samuel last year. I think they're very similar. They do good after the catch, and that's what Shanahan likes.
well, he loves these small, fast guys.
And he's stocky though. He's not super small. Like
Yeah, I mean, like he's not tall, is what I meant.
Yeah, he looked like a stocky boy when I saw him. And Shanahan's
I think
often like
being-
that.
You know, with our squad here, I think we got to have one Niner. We got one Raider.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I think I like Jalen Hurd as well. I think he's going to be better than expected. I'm not sure he's going to be fantasy relevant, but I think as far as an NFL football player,
So
I
I
think
played with him on Madden. I didn't know he was like 6'4", bro.
You played with
Who is
okay.
this for?
Like no, like
against him online.
no. I used him as a player in one of my teams.
Yeah. Dude, he's a big dude. He's tight end or end zone. You know, put it in the back of the end zone and let him catch it, but he just didn't get healthy in time last year. It's just unfortunate.
So last two picks, are we going home run or I guess that's a home run.
Here.
The one you sent us, I can see that being a home run.
I like both of those picks that you sent, Jacob, or Joe and Jacob.
Yeah. Okay. That's just
Is
I said
he even there?
the kicker though, like Jacob said, and just pick up one later.
Who's taking this long to make a pick in
Well,
round?
they might. Oh, I guess it's not auto draft. Oh, auto draft goes automatically, right?
Yeah, as soon as
Well, it should go auto after like.
So,
the
are there
first-
any running backs that were like, "Damn, we got to grab one of these guys," or
Um,
no?
I like Carlos Hyde, but I'm
you
not
guys
sure.
wanted to do the trifecta. Do you want to do the trifecta or no? I feel like that's too much, but you guys seem to like it.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not against it, but
I mean, I think we take the wide receiver here and then come back around and see what's available. Are any of these guys one spot away from being a starting running back? And if so, who is it? Carlos Hyde or Royce Freeman?
Yeah.
Not Royce Freeman. Devontae Freeman, excuse me.
Hey, guys,
this guy actually.
Henry's a tank though.
Yeah, but they like this guy's. I heard this guy's really good. But I mean, if I had Derrick Henry, we would have already drafted him.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been our Dylan pick,
He was a
but
sleeper. Let me see here. See that this is what I'm talking about with Baltimore, bro. Gus Edwards, Justice Hill, J.K. Dobbins, and Mark Ingram.
Too
It's
much.
crazy.
Too many people.
Hey, but what about a James Conner handcuff?
who? I feel like if he goes down, it's a committee. You
Same.
Yeah.
can't.
I feel like if it goes down, you're not
So
getting
it's either Snell or what's the other guy's name?
Arlen.
Jalen Samuels.
or the
It's
rookie.
tight end.
Is Jalen Samuel even on the team anymore?
So it says NA. I don't.
Yes.
He might be on the coveted list. Like that's what I'm seeing for most of these
Oh no, I'll be good on-
NAs. But like
Mm.
those guys can come back and play.
Oh
They're
yeah,
just-
he'll be back before the season. If
They
it's COVID.
so I was listening. I heard so they'll be on that list even if they're in contact with somebody who tested positive. So like if their
Mhm.
wife tests positive but they're negative, they'll still be put on that list.
Oh,
yeah,
But and they
I
don't
mean-
have to come out publicly and say that they're tested positive or not.
Yeah, I mean he's second on the depth chart list.
I mean, I like
but
him.
I just don't like any running back on that team after Connor. It's
Yeah,
just
no.
yeah,
I mean,
you're right. There's no value.
I'm just
it killed
speculating.
you last year. You all right? Benny Snell starts getting touches. Oh, look, what do you know?
Or
now-
hey, what about this? Speaking of handcuffs,
What are you guys seeing right now? I'm not
I
seeing.
want our
any-
bench full of handcuffs.
Dion Lewis.
I'd rather
is-
go with what Joe said.
Dion Lewis is Saquon's handcuff.
Come on, last year when Saquon got injured, you had my handcuffed. And actually, I think I may have traded him by then. he went off. He was a skinny, young.
But dude,
Tall
Dion
guy.
Lewis is
What was his
good.
name?
I don't
Yeah,
know. About
I know who
Deion
you're
Lewis.
talking about, Joe, but I don't remember
Yeah.
his name.
Giants running backs. I don't know if Dion Lewis is Wayne Gallman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
Wayne
it.
Gallman was the guy.
I'm not sure I would trust Dion Lewis to get time
Hey,
over.
I
Gallman.
actually want him over Preston Williams. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's a Niner. I
And
would.
Debo might be out.
I would
Yeah.
take them both. I would take them both, honestly. Those are two deep sleepers.
Yeah,
Take them
I like
both.
both of them.
And that'll round out our team.
How many running backs do we have?
Let's see. Well, we only have
We only have four. We have four with Lindsey, and then we have the handcuff.
That's pretty solid for running backs, though. I mean,
we have 5
yeah.
running backs total.
It's not. I don't feel the safest about it, but yeah,
So
it'll work.
then we'd have 5 running backs, 5 wide
Well,
receivers, right?
There's no
Oh,
RB
6 wide
on the
receivers,
board
but
right now
whatever.
worth taking. You're looking for those deep shot.
the
Like-
issue here is that Saquon and James Conner, unfortunately, unlike some of their counterparts like Zeke, which is why Zeke is kind of a safer pick, is if Zeke goes down, Pollard's the guy.
Yeah.
If Saquon goes down, who the hell knows what's going to happen there?
Yeah,
Who
no,
knows
that's
if
true.
it's fantasy viable?
They did give all the work to Wayne Gallman last year.
And then he got injured a game later. So, yeah, I agree. But and then they also bring in Dion Lewis. So what does that say about how they trust Wayne Gallman? You know, who knows?
That's fair.
Yeah. It's just not as solid as Zeke goes down, Pollard's coming up. Dalvin doesn't play. Madison's going to play. We know the pecking order.
There's my third QB right there, Tyrod
Hey, I heard good
Taylor.
things about this guy too.
Anthony, yeah, and he's their fourth guy. That's my point.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's one of those situations we monitor. After the first week, we see who's getting.
Yeah, and
splitting
we
the
can make
carries.
pickups. So should we go with this?
Preston or Ayuk? Yeah, either
Yeah.
one.
Let's go. Eric.
I like them
Well,
both.
we can get him on the turnaround.
Do you think
Oh,
he'll be
we're
there
gonna
still?
We might have to finagle our way and send
Do you
away.
think
two
he'll
wide
be there
receivers
still
for
though?
RB, but I like it. Yeah, I think he'll
Just-
still be there.
Yeah, he will.
I mean, it's 2 picks away, Jacob. We're not waiting that
Well,
long.
no. Are you sure? Is it
Yeah.
still? Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
I think
I
we
thought
should
the
be
last
pretty-
round was different for us, but it's not. Okay.
What
and then we
about
have some-
taking Jimmy Garoppolo?
We have
Stud.
Shoot, I mean,
Agreed.
quarterback at the last pick of the draft, guys.
No.
Look, Gabe, we had to give Gabe his Kyler Murray. Okay.
So we give the Niner fans Ayuk. Let's
Gio
do it.
also says Freeman. Gio, if you weren't listening for a minute, I was all about Freeman.
That's a good pick. Because Gurley, yeah.
And our team is full. Who did we end up picking with the last 2 picks?
But
We go
no,
Ayuk
he's
and
not going to
Preston.
play for the Falcons.
No, he's not. And
They cut
the,
him.
And the Seahawks went out and got Hyde instead of him. What does that say about how he's doing as a player?
Oh, did you hear how he was like, the Bucks got to come court me
Yeah.
or something? Like what?
I'm not sure he's ever gonna play in the NFL again. And if he does, I don't expect him to be super reliable.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. It's getting late. Our team is full. Let's give us
love
a
it.
recap. Let's see what we got. We have
Yeah, buddy.
Kyler Murray at QB, who I am
Mhm.
predicting to be the number 1 overall QB this year. Yeah, you heard it here first.
Nice.
We have Tyler Lockett, who is the number 1 wide receiver for arguably one of the best QBs in football. And even if we all like DK Metcalf so much, I think there's volume there for both of them. We have Stephon Diggs, who, although I'm not high on, I still think he's going to have a good season, and you guys do too. So I think that's a solid pick. Then, of course, we got the talented Saquon Barkley, Aaron Jones, Darren Waller as our tight end, James Conner, Philip Lindsay, rounding out our bench or starting off our bench. And then we have a plethora of rookie wide
Yeah.
receivers in Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, A.G. Dillon as a running back. Back to Aaron Rodgers, who's looking to have a bounce back year. And I honestly think he could. So good pick by Damon. Preston Williams looking to rehab and have a great year coming from that ACL injury. And then last but not least, Brandon Ayuk, the rookie for the San
From-
Francisco 49ers.
From Sierra College, Rockland, California.
Yeah, buddy. So we are gonna have to drop somebody for a kicker, guys.
Yeah, we will, but we'll decide how we feel
between those
closer.
two wide
Yeah.
receivers.
Yeah,
I think
we'll
it's
make
if
that decision
Samuel's
later.
healthy, we drop
Do you
Ayaki.
want to take like 6 minutes to look at the other teams really quick and just see what we're up
We don't have
against?
to fully analyze them, but we can just
No. Just
take a
kind
look
of
real quick.
brief look.
Wow, this guy's starting Matt Stafford, but he does have Ben Roethlisberger. Okay.
Mm,
Dude,
He's got
Stafford
room to
was the
drain,
number 6
too.
quarterback before he went out last year.
his team's okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
this
our
team,
team.
that team's great.
That team's
Mhm.
good.
That's a solid team.
I don't know about these wide receivers, but we'll
Ryan
see.
Tannehill. Ooh.
Tannehill dropped
Wide receiver
before
Hurts my soul.
Rodgers.
Oh, this was the 5 running back guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look at his wide receivers. That is yikes.
This is not a bad team.
Not a bad
Yeah.
one. like
Melvin Gordon. I mean, that's only because we have Lindsey, but I mean,
Yeah,
that's not a bad team.
I like ours better.
Yeah.
Unbiased opinion.
Russell Wilson, great.
This
pick.
is a good
Galladay,
team.
great pick.
I like this team a lot.
Yeah, that's a very balanced team. Who is
I
that?
like
I still like ours, but I like
Who
this
is that
team.
team? Whose team is that?
Fresh Prince of Fantasy Football.
Yeah, he was the one that monitored the chat too. So
FF Sackos.
doesn't have the biggest name value, but it's one of those teams that you know is going to be good.
yeah, super consistent.
Nice team.
It's actually a really good team.
It's all right.
Let's go
What
to the
about
next.
Cooks in that Houston wide receiver situation with Stills, Cooks, Fuller?
And who
Man, this team is crazy. Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, Amari Cooper. Running backs are
Yeah, man.
DK.
not the best.
I mean,
I like-
Kenyon Drake and Mike Ingram. I mean, that's nothing to complain about. That's a good team too. I really like that team.
Tony Pollard, yeah, but not another starting running back on the entire roster.
Okay.
Bunch of question marks.
Good wide receivers though. DK Metcalf there as well. Ooh, this team. Josh Allen, I like. We're kind of scared of Scary Terry. We're kind of scared of Keenan Allen. He went hot. Oh, he's got both of
Blair
those
and Josh
players that I really
Jacobs.
like though.
He took a lot of risks.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel
Yeah,
about
we'll
this.
see.
Who
But I
was his
like-
first pick? Josh Jacobs or Clyde Edwards
It
Helaire?
must have been Clyde Edwards.
It must
yeah.
have been Clyde. And then who we got here? Matt Ryan, Odell, Juju, Joe Mixon, Miles Sanders. That's a team of a lot of upside and
Not
bounce
ter-
back
Look,
for
if
sure.
these guys get back to wide receiver ones, it's
I
not
think
bad.
Odell can.
I just don't see a true first round pick in that team. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Bunch of decent players, nothing great.
Thielen, Adam.
Interesting, man. He needs a better running back here.
Yeah,
I know I
that's-
talk up Sonny Michelle, but still,
And he doesn't even have a bench running back. Who's his bench running back? Boston Scott? Oh,
yeah, interesting.
yeah.
What team is that? Oh, that's the Fantasy Football Bros. Okay.
Did this guy take a backup kicker?
Sin City. That is a I mean, hey, it's not the worst.
Yeah, it's
These wide receivers are good. Sharp.
high on single
Yeah,
Terry.
dude. Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, DJ Chark. That's crazy.
And Pat Mahomes. It's not the worst running backs that I've seen on this board.
I think there's 3 teams that I think are really good, including ours, and then
Holiday.
yeah, we'll see.
Well,
Yeah.
boys,
All right.
I think that is a good, solid wrap. I'm not going to waste my time doing any, spill. But for all of you who stopped by, Jacob, are we going to be posting this?
This video's live right now.
So
Like,
will it? I mean,
And
but
it's
will it stay
automatically
after?
like there already. As soon as we end, it's there to watch.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, then, for all of you who stopped by, thank you so much for coming in and saying, hey, even if we know most of you personally. But thank you so much. I think our team is solid, boys. I'm
Oh, yeah.
excited.
I'm good
And
with
it was good to get a draft like this done early and out of the way because we have a lot of personal drafts of our own that we are equally as excited about. But this was a good first test of a lot of minds coming together with different opinions. And we had a lot of solid picks. And I think our team was really well rounded, even
I think
though
we-
we took Kyler Murray early. I think our team still ended great.
Yeah.
Than you would expect. 4 people coming together. And more often than not, we were pretty in agreement. There was some where DeMont was on the fence or you were on the fence. But in general, the 4 of us agreed pretty well.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah,
job,
we
I
guys.
like
did
it.
actually.
Well, then, I mean, it'll be posted on the gram. So look out for our teams That might even be a fun segment, actually. Rating other people's teams. Ooh, no,
That would be.
Yeah, we should do that.
ballsy. We'll mention it through often on the pod, and that should be good. But other than that, guys, I am starving.
Me too. All right, guys.
Thanks for coming out, guys. Jacob, this was dope. I can't wait to see our team on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I like to. What? How did they say it? How did they say it in the league? What does he say? Roster bait.
Yeah.
That's all we've been doing this whole time is roster baiting.
Basically.
All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers to a good season. Have a good night.
Take care, fellas.